up. We're on a 5-minute delay. Same as always. Same things as the usual. But, okay, let's play some replays. Amateur Dota 2 League, blah blah blah. Usual stuff. Is it too quiet? There you go. It's there. Okay. Let me get all the things set up. You can enjoy the replays as we're going. I'm trying to look up the past stuff because this is a big deal. Because last season, in the finals of season 31, we had this exact same matchup in the semifinals and the finals. Same exact matchup, and they played during the regular season. Lots of crazy stuff. This is a very big deal. So happy Thursday, everyone. So we're getting amped up. We're getting there. We're getting there. I've had a very, very, very busy day trying to get my act together. We're gonna do it though. We're gonna get things working. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a great time. Hopefully. Let me go post everywhere that I am now live. Pot of Envy versus WSS.Kobolds. Season 31 grudge match. Is that what a grudge match is? Okay, well, I'm gonna go post it in places. I gotta post it there, and then I gotta post it. Ooh, they changed their logo. That's fun. Okay, and then I gotta put it like here. Okay, one more, and then one more. Maybe. Like, is it here? There we go. It's all there. Wow. My cast is very exciting. So it's a mixture of stuff. There, I think I posted all the stuff, though. I think we should be good to go. Almost there. Almost custom stickers. Oh my goodness, how exciting. What's going on? Here, okay. All the stuff is here. Hey everyone, welcome to another week of Amateur Dota 2 League. It's Thursday night. I'm watching Pot of Envy as always. Where'd he go? I'm joined by Stitch, who is eternally in my lap watching Dota 2 ever since I first got him. And we got Pot of Envy, of course, versus WSS.Kobolds, which is a big deal because we're in season 32. But in season 31, they were competing for the big, for everything, for the big kahuna. I don't know what to say. The big stuff. They were doing really good in the playoffs. They were in the semifinals and the grand finals. Pretty crazy stuff. Okay, everything is just way too loud. Dota is now up. That is good. Audio, that's there. There we go. Nothing too crazy. Is it better to rent or to buy? So exciting. Yeah, so last season ended up being that Pot of Envy won, of course. 3 games to 1 in the grand finals. So this is a rematch of those teams, but slightly differently, because the old WSS.Kobolds team was different back then. I wish they recorded history of what Kobolds was, but I know Gambit was on the team last season. Now it's a bunch of other people, which some of them look familiar, like Darth Heisenberg looks familiar. I don't recognize anybody else. We shall see how this lineup compares to past seasons. They were really good last season. How are they doing so far? So, Kobolds has 3 wins, Envy has 3 wins. So they're both doing equally, unfortunately. 3 wins over the course of the first 3 weeks. That means, and there's 2 games per week, so yeah, that's all you gotta know. They are right in the middle of the pack. Okay, maybe slightly below the middle of the pack. but they're tied for the same position, 3-3. Doing better than a lot of teams. Seems like every team has at least won one game, which I think is just fantastic. But still, a long way to go. 3 more weeks before we get to the playoffs. Looks like there's 23 teams, and maybe the top 18 get into the playoffs. So these teams, they each need to win at least like a few more games, probably. I don't know exactly. Still, it's kind of weird that it's the same. It's like the same matchups, even though it's different people. I miss Gambit. Gambit sold out. Gambit sold out. He's on another Pot of Sins team now. He is on Pot of Pride, which is doing quite awesome in the league. They're number 2 in the league. Well, they're tied for number 2 in the league with 5 wins. But Gambit's on their team with Jamie. What? Gambit, I am very sad. I'm very sad that you are not there. He was such a good sport. He casted sometimes, he played on different teams, he played for Envy sometimes, even though he had to play them in the actual, in the finals and stuff. But he played for them as a sub. Him and Revamp. It was very, very cool of him. I was quite impressed. See if the lobby's getting up. Custom lobbies. I've been playing too much unranked. This is Kobolds versus... Okay, it's not up yet. Not up. I don't think it's up. I do not see it. But today's snack of choice is animal crackers. Animal crackers in my soup. Something, something, something. Loop the loop. I feel like that's a song. Animal crackers in my soup. Da, 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 da. I don't know what that is. But yeah, see, they're like normal animal crackers. Nothing exciting. They're very big. I wanted something to munch on, of course, but maybe not this big. But like Nilla wafers is too boring, and Ritz crackers are also boring. Normal crackers are boring. I already had Teddy Grahams. I don't want HEB buddies. I already had cereal before. So we're trying animal crackers. These are the boring kind. They're not like covered in sugar. They're not those like Barnum and Bailey's ones. Just plain old animal crackers. I mean, they're okay. They get the job done. Not too terrible. Should be exciting though. Grudge match. Wait, why? How do you know it's a grudge match? Did I type grudge match somewhere? Grudge match. Fun stuff. Yeah, so it's Thursday, and like it is once a month, or the last Friday every month. I do not have work tomorrow, which is awesome. So that means I can stay up as late as I want tonight, because there's no work tomorrow, and I can have a really good time. It's gonna be cool. Oh, I should move my sofa so you can see. I got something new, Chonsai, you should look at it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Whoa, it's so shiny. It's so shiny. So shiny. I'm very excited about it. It's not for me, don't freak out. It's not for... Wait, what? Pot of Envy, you are not playing Goat 5. If you were playing Goat 5, I would be so excited. I would be ridiculously excited because I love both of those teams. They are my favorite teams. Aside from Grin Reavers and any team that Gambit's on. Okay, I got Fred, who I love, on Goat 5. I've got Big Daddy Odin on Grin Reavers, typically. And Gambit, who used to be on Kobolds, but is now on Pot of Pride. And I love Tenbu. Love Tenbu. Tenbu's awesome. All sorts of people that I just kind of love. And of course, I love Phantom. Okay. Love you too. And Snow and Biggie. And Blackout. We're kind of getting there. We're taking some time. Blackout, you're still new. You're still new. I love the heroes you pick. I'm loving you to death. But we're getting there. We're building up this level of trust. I don't feel like I know you well enough yet. Yeah. And of course, GSP, German Sparkle Party. I don't feel like we're quite there yet either. I love your name, but I don't feel like a connection with you yet. I don't know, haven't got that kind of vibe from you. We'll see if I recognize people from the other team. WSS.Kobolds. I see Anthem. I remember Anthem and Darth Heisenberg. Oh god. Okay, they're really dry. They're really dry and they're like too big. I should eat them in like 2 bites or something. Oh. I got too many of them too. It's like a whole bowl of them. That's too many, I think. I gotta work up on that. They're okay. They're not terrible. Oh, but the replays that you're seeing over there, they are a combination of stuff from last season. Last season, like semifinals, I think, between these same 2 teams, but different people, of course. You can probably see. Let me check. Come on. This is not the one. This is from last week. So a combination of stuff from last season and from last week. Because last week, Envy finally came out swinging. They've not been doing so great so far, but they went wild. Phantom went crazy. This was like my favorite play. I submitted it for play of the game on Pot of Sins, but they didn't like it for some reason. I don't know why. They had this play and then the crazy play where we had GSP with the fantastic vacuum wall combo. It was just absolutely amazing. I don't know why it's not counting, because they gotta win it sometime. That play was amazing though, because I know Phantom died, but dude, he made them suffer. They got a team wipe because of it. Here we go. This is the last one. This is Anthem. See, Anthem. Anthem on the Centaur. Fructose Father. Fructose Father, you better be in this team still. Gambit's gone. Please tell me Fructose Father's not also gone. Oh, God. Who else am I missing? Is Dream on this team or is Dream on a different team? I lose track. Whatever. Let's see if I recognize. Nomad! Wait! No! No! Nomad! Woo! Nomad's here! I haven't seen Nomad in so long! Welcome back! Welcome back, man. He was out for a bit. Oh, I ate a whole thing at once again. Nomad's back to play mid for 1 series. Yeah, so Nomad, it's a bit of a... I mean, I don't know him like that well, but he has messaged me, and I think he's really awesome. He had some trouble like a couple seasons back with like internet connections and like things going on, but he kept playing some of the time, and he was so good. I don't think I saw him last season, but he's back for this series. Yeah. Everyone is here. Both teams are here. Pot of Envy, WSS.Kobolds, both very fancy teams. Very fancy teams. They both have their official parent like organizations, Pot of Sins and Pot of I don't know what WSS is, but there's WSS.Kobolds and there's WSS Cedars, and there's probably another WSS. I don't know what it stands for, but I assume it's some kind of organization. That's just me guessing. I don't actually know anything. In general, I don't know very much. Now you can watch the Season 32 trailer, while I go look up WSS. Yes, I put up the puzzle. Puzzle is now gone. Look, the floor is empty. But there's a giant shiny pole in the middle of the floor. No, it's not. They're installed permanently. I got it because that one friend who likes to pole dance, I've gone to a couple of classes with her. She really, like, I thought it would be cool birthday gift for her. They have these poles you can just like put in you can install like temporarily, and it like stays up with like tension. I'm very scared of it. It did support my weight when I swung around it in a clockwise direction, when I went counterclockwise, it moved slightly. I don't trust it in spinning mode. I've only trusted it so far in static mode, and it hasn't like shifted, and it haven't done anything weird. But still, it's very, very hard to trust something like that. Because the ones I've used before, they're like firmly installed in like they're like there's holes. I assume there's holes. They don't move at all. This is temporary, just like firmly pressing in opposite directions. I think it's cool that it actually seems to work. But God, I like tighten that thing so hard, and it's still, it's not moving, but like the pole itself like turns a little bit, which I don't like. We'll see how it goes. It is still fun to at least I can like try a few things on it. I don't really know very much, but it's still interesting to do in the first place. And no, I'm not gonna try it out. That would be weird. But the certain friend is gonna come over and try it out herself, so I can give it to her if it seems like it's gonna work. Because, I mean, I know I like pole dancing, but like, not that much. I mean, I like it, but not enough to like have this in my apartment. Even if it was temporary, it's just, it does take like 5-10 minutes to set up. Okay, it is coming. Woo! Yeah, here it goes. Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another week of the Amateur Dota 2 Contender League Season 32. We are here in week number 4 on a Thursday night. As always, I am Alleviate, and we are following Pot of Envy versus WSS.Kobolds. Quite the rivalry we have going on here. These teams played against each other at the end of the last season in the playoffs in both the upper bracket semifinals and Ultimate Grand Finals. Pot of Envy ended up coming out victorious in both of those series, but with very different lineups on both sides. The people left over on Kobold's side, I think, are Anthem and maybe Darth Heisenberg. I don't recall exactly. But Nomad's new. Undernourished Ego TV. I love that name. Undernourished Ego. That's new. And Bing Bong, I think, is new. On the Envy side, Blackout is the new player there. So we'll see which new lineup is better this time. Gambit, I'm still mad at you for leaving your WSS.Kobolds team. And if Jamie was the other person on your team, I'm also mad at Jamie for leaving. You left your team. They miss you. They want you back. I want you back. And now you're on Pot of Pride. And Pot of Pride is like on the same thing as Pot of Envy, and you're in the same league too. So I can't. Oh, you're making me have to like make some hard choices here. It's very difficult. Bans and stuff coming out. Kobolds bans out Envy's 2 favorite hero. Well, Warlock is Biggie's favorite hero, or second favorite hero. Mars is super annoying to deal with. And Envy bans out Mirana and Clockwork. Maybe that's like a favorite combo of Kobolds. I don't know. Cogs into Arrow would be pretty frustrating for sure. Envy grabs Ancient Apparition for Biggie. He absolutely loves Ancient Apparition. And they pick up Gyro, which we saw Phantom playing fantastically last week. He got my play of the game for sure. With the Satanic Gyro taking on the entire team, making people just die. Oh, that was a ridiculous game. Phantom, this is one of your core heroes now, I think. You picked it on your second pick. Because his core heroes are like Lifestealer and Phantom Lancer, AM, now apparently Gyro. He's got this like set of carries that he typically plays. I guess he's played Troll sometimes. I don't know, Troll's kind of boring. Whatever, this is cool, adding this to the mix. Kobolds grabs Axe and Hoodwink. Axe is they're both very much in the meta at this point. We got Axe, who could be an excellent offlaner, also can go into carry role.
10 seconds remaining.
Has some very good lockdown in the pierces through BK Beam, naturally very tanky as well. Classic build these days is to get Vanguard, then maybe Blink, but eventually get Manta and Shard for all the spins that you get. Pretty crazy. Hoodwink, very, very good support. Has some decent base attack damage. Very, very good control, even though it does take some skill to land. We shall see if Kobolds, whoever's playing on Kobolds, has the skill needed to land with Hoodwink. You do have the Axe to help set up the combo, which is great. But still, you gotta have your own kind of abilities, right? You gotta have your own set of skills. Very fun to play. I've seen Blackout play Hoodwink. I've seen a lot of people play Hoodwink to great effect. Well, to differing degrees of effect. I love her. She's very dynamic. Envy does not yet have a hero that has a great passive. Typically, Hoodwink, one of her ult or sharpshooter, it applies a break upon hit, which is very good up against certain heroes like Timbersaw, like PA, like Tide, like Abba, I guess, where they have really important passives. Nothing's there yet, but now Envy's gonna have to be a bit more careful against picking heroes that rely too much on their passives. Envy bans out 3 quick carries, Slark, Jug, and Luna.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I feel like Slark, a little bit unnecessary, but sure. Yeah, Slark would do well against Gyro, but not well against AA. Juggernaut would do really fantastic. Yeah, that's a good ban. Lifesteal would also be a great ban. Luna, sure. I guess Luna's just generally annoying to deal with. Kobolds bans out all of the favorite other heroes. I think every team they played against, Envy has played against this season, they've banned out TA because Snow is way too good at TA, and they banned out Viper because Snow is also way too good at Viper. And they banned out Tide because Tide is just annoying, I guess. I mean, Tide isn't really one of GSP's favorites. Tide is like an annoying off. Yeah, GSP's their offlaner. Yeah, that's the key information here. So Tide is the offlaner, annoying to deal with. I would expect Kobolds is going to have Axe and Hoodwink in the offlane. I'm not sure what they're planning in the safe lane, but potentially Tide would work well against them, so that's why they want to ban Tide. Kobolds picks up Grimstroke as presumably their safe lane support, though Grimstroke would combo fantastically with Axe. I don't know what they're doing. It's a little bit up in the air at this point. You could have Axe be the carry or the offlaner. He is fairly flexible. Grimstroke works great with him. You Inkswell him so he can walk forward. Inkswell lands, gets the stun, and then he calls right afterward. Fantastic combo. Soulbind's... Oh, Soulbind's kind of cool. You get the double Acorn shot. That'd be nifty. With Hoodwink's help. Double Acorn shot, double Battle Hunger, double Phantom's Embrace, double Culling Blade. Dude, double Culling Blade at the same time would be legit. If you got the insta kill on each of them. That'd be really cool. Good pickup by Envy. They grabbed Nyx. Blackout Nyx has been pretty good lately. And Nyx works very, very well with heroes that have like a pretty big backswing on their cast animations, or that have spells that do damage over time. Because Nyx has Spike Carapace, so if he knows it's coming, he will activate Spike Carapace. It will stun whoever's doing the damage, and it'll cancel the damage. So, works very well up against Inkswell, Stroke of Fate, Sharpshooter, Bushwhack, Acorn Shot, Battle Hunger. All of these things either are damage over time, or they have a pretty long travel time. So plenty of time for Nyx to just press that button. Don't need too crazy of a reaction speed. I like this pickup. Of course, the mana burn's very good up against Grimstroke and Hoodwink. Not too effective up against Axe unless you get like do you need the shard these days to get the break on Nyx's ult on Vendetta? So I like this Nyx pickup. Hope it works out for side of Envy. Grimstroke up against the AA and the Gyro. Nothing too crazy there. If we have Gyro plus AA up against Axe and Hoodwink, it could be okay. We'll see if Biggie kills himself like he does, if he sacrifices himself for the noble cause of protecting his carry and creating space. Oh, well there we go. Kobolds has revealed their trump card. Looks like it's going to be a carry Axe and an offlaner Centaur, which is, okay, that's worse for Gyro as far as laning goes. Better for Envy, of course, in the long run, because Axe, well, he does very, very well for quite a long time if he gets the right farm. He is definitely not a late game carry, not the same way Gyro is. Even though he's really good in his own right. He's got the split push with the illusions, he's got a lot of awesome things, but he's not the same. Doesn't have the same scalability. Centaur, though, will be super annoying in lane for both AA and Gyro with the Retaliate. Every time they attack with a very, very low attack damage, they get hit in return. Super frustrating. Yet another stun to combo with Hoodwink. Double edge with Grimstroke Soulbind. Kobolds has a very serious amount of CC. They got the AoE Taunt, AoE Bushwhack, AoE Stomp, AoE Inkswell, 4 AoE stuns on 4 heroes. All with very low cooldowns. They are setting themselves up for success. Certainly. Huh. And Inkswell also combos nicely with both Centaur and Axe. Geez, endless chain stuns. I wonder if they're long enough for them to like literally chain it. So Axe Taunt at level 4 is probably like 2.4 seconds or something, and then Hoodwink's Bushwhack is also like 2.5. And Grimstroke's Inkswell, it takes a while to get there. It could probably be like 2 seconds. And Centaur's stun is also about 2 seconds. So we got about 9 seconds of stun between us all. It's a lot of stun. And if any of them has a lower cooldown than 9 seconds, you're golden. Envy counters with the Monkey King pickup. That is interesting. I think I've seen Snow play Monkey King once or twice. Don't recall. Memory is terrible. If you know me, you know my memory is terrible. The background changed. You all saw it, right? Okay, it seems fairly consistent to happen near like this part. Sometimes it's like here though. I don't understand. And now it didn't go black, it went colored. Oh, whatever. Monkey King, probably for the mid. Things are still up in the air. Technically we could have Axe go mid. We could even have Centaur go mid. We could even have Grimstroke go mid. I honestly don't know at this point. Seems like both sides think the other side is picking a mid still. Envy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Is Monkey King off lane? Monkey King versus Centaur and versus Axe is pretty good. You got the Jingu Mastery. Axe works pretty well up against Monkey King too, but once you get Jingu Mastery, once you get the stacks, you can go to town on Axe and Centaur.
10 seconds remaining.
Still, both teams they're banning out the mid heroes. Razor, Quap, Puck, Dragon Knight. All mid heroes. And Puck and Dragon Knight are two of Snowstorm's favorites. This is how it always works. They always ban out everyone that Snow likes. Death Prophet is the one that's left. Oh! Yeah! Woo! Okay, so mid Monkey King on Snow. This is gonna be cray cray. And then Underlord for GSP. We've seen that many times before. Underlord with the Uber. Works very well with Nyx. Because we've got the Pit of Malice into the Impale, into the second Pit of Malice, with Firestorm, with the Mana Burn, all sorts of stuff. Envy's getting a decent amount of stun on their side. They can combine a lot. They can combo a lot of stuff together. They got the AoE Impale from Nyx. They got the Boundless Strike from Monkey King. Makes a stick super long, and hits everyone and stuns them all. Underlord's Pit of Malice with Roost People. Gyro's Homing Missile and Ancient Apparition has the Cold Feet, which stuns after like 4 seconds. Kobolds finishes up with the Bat Rider. This is like really weird. Nomad as the mid Bat Rider. Oh god, I'm sorry, Snow. They were just not nice to you at all. They were so mean. Bat Rider versus Monkey King? I mean, you gotta favor Bat Rider. Snow's gonna have to be careful. We shall see. And it's Monkey King, so it's not like you automatically want to go for a bottle build. Monkey King doesn't really need the bottle, doesn't need the mana regen as much. Unless you go like that kind of build. But up against the Bat, you gotta like get up in his face to get the Jingu stacks. Bat's just gonna put all the what are they called? The goo, the napalm stacks. Gonna get all the sticky napalm stacks on you every time you walk up. And that's another stun, and it's got Soulbind, double lasso. So Kobold is just setting themselves up for some absolutely insane combos here. All the heroes are just ridiculous. But still, Blackout on this Nyx. Nyx counters so many of the heroes. Nyx counters Bat Rider to death. You just spike Carapace and walk into the flames, and Bat Rider's guaranteed stun. That's just really annoying, and Bat Rider needs a lot of mana. Counters Grimstroke fairly well, and Hoodwink as well. Obviously, Axe and Centaur are pretty tanky. I don't know. I am going to... Who should I even favor? Kobolds lineup is so mean. I can't support them just because their lineup is cruel. It's cruel. Look how serious it is. It's just they're intentionally being mean. Well, here we go. Oh,
This is a baby.
so many things.
Prepare
Okay, animal crackers in my soup. Clippity cloppity loop de loop. What is that from? And then like after that I want to say like something and something in like pancake song. Like what is it? Someone probably knows it. Whatever. So, here we go. Everyone's kind of spelling out. Anything surprising here? So Bing Bong on the axe is going to be there. Carry axe presumably. They're all grouping up together though. Everyone's staying very safe. Except for Biggie, of course, doing Biggie things. Making sure to buy the wards. Making sure to hide himself and get there right at the last second. Kobolds is like hoping someone's going to walk over here. Of course, Envy is not even going to try. Not even going to try. Undernourished ego. I like it. Bing Bong the carry. Nomad the mid. Sicky Napalm. I feel like I'm missing something.
the battle begins.
Yay, it's the cute. Look at the cute courier. It's a Monkey King. See? Doesn't it look just like a Monkey King? Such a cute little Monkey King. My goodness. Aw, so adorable. Whoa, everything's crazy. Okay, come on, get out of here. So, what's going on? We got a mid Phantom. They do not like the lineup. They're like, okay, Batrider versus Monkey King is not gonna work. Let's put a mid hero with a way better attack animation than Batrider at mid. So we've got a Phantom at mid. This has never ever happened before. Let's do the roll call. This is absolutely crazy. What the heck is going on? At top, we've got Darth Heisenberg from Kobolds on the Grimstroke, supporting the carry Bing Bong Axe. Bing Bong from Inside Out, if you don't know. I think that's from Inside Out. Or I think it's from Inside Out, whatever. They are up against GSP on this Underlord. We've seen this before. Underlord versus Axe should be okay. They're both pretty tanky. Both have decent last hitting abilities. GSP supported by Blackout on the Nyx. Let's see if Nyx can do pretty well. There's the taunt, level 2, already on the axe. Very nice impale, but lots of damage onto GSP. Not enough, but getting some really good spins. GSP, you gotta tango up, man. Gotta tango up. Over at mid, we've got Nomad on the Batrider up against the usually carry Phantom on Gyro, who had 9 stacks of sticky napalm. That was crazy. What's the plan? So you just homing missile and then like attack a little bit and then run away. Because too many stacks. Come on, Phantom, you got this. Woo! And Nomad, you got this. I love you, Nomad. You're awesome. Neither one going for bottle. That is interesting. It makes sense. You get tranquil boots on Batrider, or just boots with the windlace. But still, I like bottle on Batrider. You need the mana. Nice job dewarding by Darth Heisenberg. Over at bottom, we got some fun action. Biggie almost dies. Thank goodness for not dying. I did not miss it. We got Biggie on the Ancient Apparition. The eternal, ephemeral, elusive, fantastical Ancient Apparition. Supporting the beloved Snowstorm on the safe lane Monkey King. This is totally crazy. Oh god. There's the stun on the Biggie. Biggie's in trouble. But he does not go down. Ooh, 3 stacks. And we got 4 stacks on Snow, taking a lot of damage. Anthem's taking a lot of damage. A couple more hits by Snow. And first blood drawn by Snow onto Anthem. Apparently he's a great midder and a great safe laner. Those stacks, level 2 Jingu Mastery. It was too much. Meanwhile, atop, Blackout goes down to Bing Bong and whatever that was. Oh, that's not there yet. Here we go. Nope. Here we go. There we go. Inkswell, taunt combo. Oh, 2 taunts. And double Shock of Fate. Just a rude combo. Bing Bong getting that Ring of Health. There we go. Now he is just really sustainable. Biggie goes down at bottom. I am not paying attention very well. Snow did not get any kills. He took a lot of damage. Why are you faking out that? You have no regen. You gotta be careful. These crazy combos. 2 AoE stuns. 2 AoE stuns. It is ridiculous. And Biggie's super squishy. Snow is not that tanky either. Biggie's got the regen for the friend. Maybe. There it is. So nice. So Biggie and Snow are up against Anthem on the Centaur, supported by... What a great pull by our favorite Hoodwink. Undernourished Ego TV, who's rotating to steal the water rune. How dastardly. What a dastardly plan. That Rider comes forward. Very, very nice with taking napalm charges and the kick back. He's taking a lot of damage. He's taking a whole lot of damage, but there's the acorn shot coming out with the tree. The pushback does not land, but Tower does enough damage onto Nomad. Very nice plays by Phantom, barely avoiding all the fire, making him come in just far enough and barely able to survive. Nice attempted rotation by Undernourished Ego. They would have got the kill probably if the pushback had landed. There we go. There's the 4 stacks. But Snow, a lot of damage onto the Centaur. Once he's alone, he's got to be careful. Snow is not afraid. Okay, well, he's a little bit afraid, but he's not afraid. Snow isn't afraid of anyone, right, Snow? You are not afraid. You are invincible. Not the TV show. I am not condoning the Invincible TV show. I mean, it was good, but faking out the taunt by Bing Bong. Clever plays. Clever plays. Walking the Firestorm, but he is just too tanky. He's got sick charges. There's the Stroke of Fate. Bing Bong with the blocks. There's the Ink Spell into the call, and Blackout's gonna die. Carapace took off a little tiny bit of the damage, but he did not time it perfectly, and so the main part of the damage was dealt at the end. And so many spins for Blackout. Meantime, Biggie almost goes down. He is juking and jiving. Juking and jiving in the biblical sense of the word. Boundless Strike with the stacks onto Hoodwink, but it's not quite enough. Biggie's still trying to be careful. Double edge on a Biggie. Anthem is still walking away. He's got tangos. Biggie dropped out the cold feet. There's a stun, and Anthem gets the final last hit on the Biggie. We have stacks though with Snow. Pushback does connect. Is it going to be enough? One more stack by Snow. Getting blocked by the creeps. One more hit, and Anthem goes down. Undernourished Ego, you got to be pretty careful. Snow is here. Down the strike. One more hit, and Snow gets a double kill onto both Anthem and Undernourished Ego TV. Tips for Snow. Well done, Biggie. Baiting them in so hard. You baited them so hard. You made them come all the way in. You knew. You knew.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Everyone is just in the jungle now. Phantom is learning how to play Phantom mid. I don't know how to take this. GSP salves up just because he can. Might as well. Oh, stacks. Oh god, so much stacks. Level 3 Firestorm. Oh, everything just melts. Well done, but here comes Axe. The creeps didn't quite die. Bing Bong's here. He's gonna get a couple spins. Oh, but the nice Impale get the last hits. They do get the last 2 creeps. Oh my gosh, there's a taunt on a GSP. Ink Spell is not available though, not enough mana on the Grimstroke, but Battle Hunger onto GSP. Bing Bong getting a few extra hits in there. Has the finished Vanguard, has the Magic Stick. I always get them confused. I always get Magic Stick versus Magic Wand confused. I don't know why. I just do. Kobolds might have a sub. I honestly don't know who's on the team. Oh, there's a Primal Spring forward by Snow just because. Does not land onto Anthem, but it was worth a shot. Biggie's very low. Biggie, you gotta be careful. Pops the salve. He is perfectly fine. Has the boots queued up. Someday, my prince will come. Darth Heisenberg's lurking in the shadows. He is smoked up. They are looking for someone. Looking for someone. Smoke wears off. Looking for Phantom, because they know Phantom is probably jungling. Phantom is Spidey sensing that everyone's missing and we should be freaked out. They rightly thought he was going for stacks. But now does Axe want to go for this? He could do it, but it'll take a lot of time. Here's Blackout. There's the nice taunt. There's Battle Hunger. There's a Stroke of Fate. Where's the Inkswell? No mana for Inkswell once again. There's by Carapace to stun them a little bit. Very nice Impale on the Bing Bong. Pops stick charges. He should be okay. Bing Bong's going to pick up the last couple creeps. Last couple ancients. Gets the Possessed Mask. Very, very nice pickup. And a Faded Brooch with the same camp. Well done. So net worth wise, Phantom is leading the charts, followed closely by Snowstorm. followed closely by the Axe. Oh, are things happening down here? Nope, not quite yet. Oh, Snow gets bushwhacked. There's the double edge. There's the stun. Snow is like, should I do this? Should I not do this? One more hit. Oh, Boundless Strikes gets to get the last stack. He needs the regen. That makes a lot of sense. Good choice. Centaur lost a little bit of HP, but he's got Tengu. He's got finished Vanguard. We got double Vanguard already. 2 Vanguards. Works very, very well. Oh, nice job. GSP still in their stacks unless he made the stacks himself. Level 4 Firestorm with Arcane Boots, with the headdress, almost to the hood, whatever it's called, the hood thing. Blackout stealing some XP. He's got a ward up there. He knows Axe is there. Oh, so cheeky, Blackout, going for the uphill impale. Yeah, revealing they have a ward there. They didn't ping it out, but they gotta know. Free D ward. Oh, not you gotta buy a sentry, but D ward. So, what is next for everyone? What items are we working on? Gyro has finished. Okay. Has the finished Dragonlance. God, I just, for some reason, just thought of Dragonlance. And it just connected in my head. The Dragonlance, like, you know Dragonlance? Margaret, what was it? Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman. The book series, fantasy book series based upon... I didn't know it at the time, but they said it was based upon Dungeons and Dragons. Oop, picking out GSP. GSP is bushwhacked to the wall. Darth Heisenberg with the Stroke of Fate. Do they have any follow-up? There's Axe with the Inkswell with the call. Call does not land. Inkswell misses. Nice impale by the Nyx. And GSP walks out of there. No big deal. No big deal. Bing Bong's still walking around. He's so tinky. GSP, you gotta be careful, man. Nyx made so much space for you. There's a slow call. It's just a little bit out of range. Homing missile goes out onto Bing Bong. Phantom has arrived. TP in by Snow as well. They are feeling aggressive. They want to go in. But there's creeps here. Everyone knows they're here. Everyone knows Snow is there. There's the Primal Spring forward. They get the stun out. They get the Primal Spring. Ancient Apparition, Ice Blast comes over here. Round Strike almost goes out of Bing Bong, but Bing Bong's here. Coiling Blade tries the Coiling Blade, but not quite enough. Snow does take out Bing Bong, but Snow goes down in return. To a combination, there's the pull by Nomad with the fire, taking out GSP. Nyx is in trouble. Everyone's in trouble. Nice impale, but he sacrificed himself trying to make space. Anthem has TP'd in. He has no mana for anything, but he has double edge. Can they chase anyone else out? We got the mana clarity, the clarity on Undernourished Ego TV. Still not enough mana for anything. Anthem also not enough mana. Bushwhack is available up, but he pops the Acorn Shot for the slow. Pops a stick by Biggie. Is it going to be enough? There's still no mana on anyone. It's only level 1 double edge. Biggie was there. Ice Blast forward and takes out Darth Heisenberg. Well done. Biggie's probably going to go down to Anthem. Speed wise, yep, Biggie's too slow and everyone's there. Drops the cold feet onto Undernourished Ego TV. Blackout is here. Hits the impale just for blanks and giggles. We're all happy. We're all good teammates. We all love each other. GSP and Bing Bong are having a lot of fun at mid because, you know, they missed each other. They had such a good time at top lane, just trading last hits, having an absolute blast. They figured, let's just carry it to the mid lane because top lane's boring. We already cleared out this tower. Let's just have some fun at mid. We're both pretty big heroes. We're both strength. We're both tanky. Let's have some more fun. Oh, but GSP's got DD now. I don't know what's gonna happen. Look at that. Look at that damage. 250 damage per hit. Oh, bam. Oh god, ow. GSP, you hit too hard. Oh, and Axe has to back off. GSP's gonna like just murderize this tower. Watch it just melt. Bam. Oh, geez, that is so much damage. Anthem's here to try to drive him off, but GSP has the Firestorm, has the Pit of Malice, has the DD Ancient Apparition. Oh, coming out is going to hit Anthem, and Anthem with the Pro Jukes. That was definitely going to be a kill. Well done by Anthem, seeing it come out and resisting popping the Stampede. And Centaur gets the deny. Anthem is going to get hit, but he pops a Stampede to get out of the cold feet. Well done. Nomad's here, but no mana, and on cooldown for the Flaming Lasso. No, has been to travel, but no mana. Bing Bong blinks forward. Does not do the call, but the call is going to be there soon. Inkspell is there, but Bing Bong walks forward the other direction, and Inkspell does not connect on anyone. GSP's walking the opposite direction, hanging around his Pit of Malice. Snow is here, everyone's around here, but nothing's actually happening. What's going on? Just go kill someone already. Gee, they're all like freaking out. They were like so close to dying, but Axe blinked in and didn't actually call. Then they Inkspelled him, but then he went after Blackout instead of, or Biggie instead of GSP because GSP is way too tanky. A lot of like split-second decisions that all kind of combined into absolutely nothing happening. It's okay. We all had a good time. My tier 1 tower is dead. Blackout put the sentry ward just to make sure they didn't have an obs ward in the middle of their own tower, because that makes a lot of sense. Well done, Blackout, with the dewarding. Preemptive dewarding. I like it. Because they're probably going to put like an obs ward like right here. And you are ready. You are ready. It's going to be fantastic. 4 hero smoke. Oh god, GSP might get wrecked. GSP's going to get wrecked, probably. There's the Pit of Malice drop down. Nomad's here. He walks forward. Cold Feet is there. He's going to take out. Ice Blast goes out. Hits on a Nomad. Nomad gets the lasso onto there. GSP gets taunted. Gets Coin Bladed. He goes down. Biggie's probably going to go down. He gets the little hit out onto whoever that was, but he goes down as well. 2 heroes go down. Snow is freaking out. There's a blink forward by Bing Bong, but does not get the call. A little bit delayed. Maybe a little bit of lag or a little bit of uncertainty. When you don't have vision, it's really hard to blink and just insta-call. Blackout's over here just wandering with a vendetta, looking for someone to kill, or just scouting, or just trying to survive. He has some great sentries out here. Can they find anyone? Blackout's vendetta does wear off though. Not gonna happen. Gambit's here. Woo! Gambit. Pot of pride. I'm so mad at you, Gambit. I'm mad at you, Gambit. If you're watching, if you didn't already hear, I'm offended. Oh, they're here. Blackout's in trouble. Nice and pale, but gets blinked, taunted upon with the Sugar Fate. Ice Blast comes in, hits onto absolutely no one. There's Inksfell with the Stampede. They drop down Wukong's command because it might have been a fight, but then they all back off. We do have the pipe though on GSP. GSP has the smoke broken. No blink on Anthem yet. There's Inkswell. It does not connect. There's Pit of Malice. Pushback does connect. Gyro ult goes down, hits onto 4 heroes. Bing Bong's looking around for a call, but it's not quite there. There's the flat cannon doing so much damage soulbite onto the 2 heroes, but they're just still walking forward. They're in sync. That outer's so low. Darth Heisenberg goes down. There's the stun onto Axe, and Axe goes down before he can get the call off. GSP still looking for someone to catch out. I don't know if Ego's here, but nice bushwhack hits onto GSP. Blackout still pursuing with the vendetta, but they have a sentry ward here. They know he's there. They're going to keep backing off. And Blackout's only level 6, so not the quickest of vendettas. Nomad almost died, but oh god, he's got a regen rune. So rude. So rude. Envy is taking advantage of that very nice team fight. They got 3 kills. Time to push this tier 2 tower and then claim the outpost, I assume. Snow has the lightning. Phantom has finished Scepter already. Oh my god. Oh gosh, Sharpshooter's coming out on the Biggie. Poor Biggie is getting absolutely wrecked. Bing Bong has the nice call, but gets stunned by the Impale. Gets stunned by the homing missile. There's the stacks, but there's the blink. Oh, blink forward on Centaur with the Inkswell. Very nice stun, but here's the Uber out. Oh, but the nice, that Batrider play. Oh my goodness. Woo! That was incredible. 3 heroes go down. Okay, tips for Nomad. Tips for Nomad. The perfect flame break shoves the Underlord away from his teammates. So even though he would have been able to save Blackout, it was not in place time enough. Phantom is caught out by Bing Bong. He drops the homing missile out. He's got his ult. He drops the ult down, call down. He's got flat cannon. He's doing a crazy amount of damage. Stampede is pop. Calling Blade is not quite enough damage to take out Phantom. Bing Bong goes down. Darth Heisenberg goes down. Phantom takes out Nomad as well. And Phantom is somehow still alive. What in the world? Phantom is still alive. Sharpshooter almost kills him, but he survives with like 20 HP. Phantom has done it again. How in the world does he do it? Taunts well deserved. Where are the tips, sir? My dear, where are the tips? Very nice Sharpshooter by Undernourished Ego TV. But when that Ancient Apparition ult came in, somehow GSP finished off Anthem. I was not even paying attention because I was too blown away by Phantom and his crazy sauce work. I honestly don't know if that was like play of the game, like Phantom did something awesome, or if it was just like it was misjudged by Kobolds, or what exactly? Because he almost died, but it was just not quite there. The Calling Blade was a little bit too early. It might have done it. It might have worked a little bit later. But Axe Miner died too. I have no idea. They both did the best they could. The Gyro's got the Scepter, has the SMY. Drop the Dragon Lance, good choice. Biggie's got the Tranquil Boots. Nyx has the Arcane Boots, working on Blink. This is going to take a long time. Monkey King, Snow's got Lightning, working on BKB. Is that all he has? Where's your items, Snow? Snow, where are items? This is what you had a little bit ago. I want more items. GSP has Pipe. Once again has ED. Almost has Atos. That's gonna be ridiculous. You got guaranteed double pit of malice. That's basically guaranteed cold feed proc with all the other stuns. That is just ridiculous. So Kobold side, Axe has the Yasha, has the Blink, has the Vanguard. Working on the Manta as you would expect. Nice job with Bing Bong. Pretty good net worth. I know Phantom is just way far ahead, but he's had a fantastic game. We knew he was good at farming, but you give him mid as well for the mid free farm, and apparently he's gonna go crazy. Hoodwink working on the poor staff, actually quite close. 200 gold away. Guess that's something. You can go a lot of different builds with Hoodwink. Sometimes you can go Atos with, you can go for Gleipnir, but that's very, very expensive. Poor staff is definitely a lot more manageable. GSP is solo pushing top because he can. I don't know why nobody's coming. He's like, should I stay here? It'll be time at bottom. Nomad is here. Holy Missile goes out. Oh, he didn't take the tower. Deny the tower. He's like, no, we're killing you. Nomad goes down. 4 hero rotation. And the deny by Phantom onto the tower. Whew, just showboating. I don't know how that fortify was somehow perfectly timed, and Bat almost got it. Nomad, you were so close. Finishing it off, but not quite. Now Phantom's going for Satanic once again. His classic build. Let's see if he can pull off some more incredible plays like last series. Okay, where was I in the roll call? Oh, Bing Bong now has DD. Oof. Bing Bong DD versus Underlord DD. Okay, Underlord does have better base damage. I'm sorry, Axe. But you do hit a bit faster because you're going more carry build. I like it. So Hoodwink finished the Force Staff. Very, very good. Force Staff is going to be absolutely fantastic. Absolutely necessary versus all of these roots. It's going to help against Cold Feet, going to help against Atos, going to help against Pit of Malice. You just force someone out of there. Perfect, exactly what we need in this game. Five hero smoke. Who are they going to go for? Who is here? Blackout and GSP. Atos reveal on GSP. There's the Pit of Malice. Oh, but catch stun to both of them. Bing Bong tried to get the blink call, but he was interrupted by the Pit of Malice. H.R. still comes back. Is it going to hit it? Is it going to hit it? Under Nurse TV. Oh, he gets hit by it. Is it going to be enough? It should be enough. Is it going to be enough? It's so squishy. We're going to watch it, and down goes Under Nurse Ego. Well placed by Biggie. Well done. Force Staff by Hoodwink was helpful, but not quite enough. A nice attempted smoke, but GSP fortunately had those lucky timings with the Atos and the Pit of Malice dropped right when they needed it the most. And here is Phantom with the Morbid Mask for the regen now. Going for Roche. There's not much that WSS can do about it at this point. They use their smoke. They do have all their ults, except for Hoodwinks. Well, Hoodwinks is now up. Hoodwinks back alive. They know what's happening, but Roche is too low at this point. It's not. Oh, going forward. There's the lasso onto Biggie. Biggie's gonna go down, but can he get his life pass off? He does get it off. It hits onto Bat Rider and Centaur at least. Bing Bong also got hit by it. Inkswell does land onto the Nyx, but Roche goes down. Well worth it for Biggie's loss. 15 and 15, though, kill wise. Snow is kind of low. Snow almost has BKB. Because BKB is good, it's not going to help up against Call, but it's going to help against... Yeah, Call goes through it, Lasso goes through it. But I guess if he's able to get off his Wukong's command, this will help all the stuns that need all the setup. Like the Inkswell needs setup, the Bushwhack needs it has the travel time. Grimstroke stuff is just whatever. Whatever. Where were we? Whoa, we got the scepter. I mean the shard. Flame break. Oh, double frame break. This is very, very, very good. I love it. We'll see some more crazy plays, Nomad. Because I think that was my favorite play so far. When you split Underlord from the team, you like made GSP go away when he was Ubering out of there. I love that play. We gotta clip that play. That was fantastic. Okay, then we got Centaur. They got double blink now on Axe and Centaur. Ooh, Manta's finished, I assume. And it's coming out. Oh, it's finished. Yay, Manta. Centaur. Okay, Inchara is going to be soon on Axe. Centaur going for Scepter. That is something. Gives you the cliff walking. And the reduced damage. Pretty fun. They're looking for someone. They're not finding anyone. Grimstroke has Aether Lens for the range. Working on Shard. It's a very, very good Shard. Blackout is distracting over here. Very nice. That's a long range Impale.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's weird. Okay. They're staying as a team. Envy's like, okay, sure. Let's go mid. Phantom is tanky. Phantom is taking the tower. He has Satanic flying out to him, I would assume, because he has this and he has no money. And it's not queued up. Down goes this tier 2 tower. Now what?
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Oh, wait. Radiant's
It does seem smart that WSS is sticking together. They can very quickly pick off people, but they are losing some objectives. Nyx has been deaded out there. He will get some oh, but there's that was amazing. He does get stunned. He pops the BKB in time. His lasso coming out. Here comes AA ult. It does completely whiff, but he still gets taunted there, comboing everything as the soul bind comes out. He still has BKB though. He's gonna pop Wukong. He pops Wukong's finally. Blackout does go down. Everyone has left the Wukong's command, so it's kind of pointless. But it did take a long time for them to do anything to Snow. Nomad does go down in the process. They only take out Blackout. Bing Bong blinks out of there and TP's away. Okay, could have been a lot worse either direction. Yeah, it's better to lose your support than lose your lose one of your cores, your mid. Still, I like Snow's leap. He timed it very well because he jumped to the tree and was like, oh god, they're right there. They had the blink and almost a blink call, but he quickly jumped to the ground over the top of the cliff. That would have been just even worse if he gotten called on there. But the WSS did a really, really good job of chaining everything together. Nice attempt to bushback, does not quite land. Phantom is on the high ground, doing whatever his Pity Mouse lands onto there. Bing Bong's here, pops the Manta, gets stunned. There's the Ink Spell onto Biggie. Biggie is running out of there. There, Bing Bong goes down to Snow. Snow pops the BKB for the second time. Bound the Strike finishes him off. Phantom is like, okay, I'm just going to keep attacking the tower. Nobody can't really do very much. Axe is their main person at this point. When all 5 heroes are grouped up like this, not much WSS can do. They're very good at picking people off, but without Axe for being in the middle of things, dealing all the damage, they don't have very much. If they line up all their stuff perfectly, they can pick off someone pretty quickly, but not GSP, not Phantom. Nice bushwhack. Nice, not Phantom, not Snow. So as long as Biggie and Black Guy stay on the back sides, they're going to be okay. Phantom has Chrysalis as well, has Satanic, has Scepter. He's perfectly fine. GSP working on Greaves, pretty close to Greaves. Bushwhack does not connect, but 6 sticky napalm charges. Huge Pit of Malice. His Phantom's embrace for the silence. 7 charges. Blink call. Sharpshooter goes out on the Phantom. Phantom's taking a lot of damage, but he does have Satanic. He's going to pop it. He does not pop it in time. He's actually going to go down. He's going to go down. He's going to go down. He pops it now, and he did not go down. He life steals back up to full. Still has Aegis. Well done every single time, Phantom. Bing Bong, nice attempt, but is not quite able to finish off Phantom. Kobolds calls the GG. Well played by both sides. Once again, seems like Phantom is pretty good at gyro, and Snow's pretty good at Monkey King that was just a lane. I don't know. He did very good in lane, and GSP did very good, and Blackout did very good, and Biggie did really good, and Nomad did so good, and Bing Bong did so good, and I'm forgetting everyone else's name. Wait, and Anthem did so good, and Darth Heisenberg did so good on that Grimstroke, and Undernourished Ego TV, that was the good one. Oh. Okay, so we are taking a tiniest of tiniest breaks. I will update the score because, you know, I'm cool and I keep track of scores. 1. Ta-da! You like it? You like it? Yeah, that's right. You got updated scores. Pot of Envy has won game number 1. And I still have a lot of animal crackers to go. I got a lot. I put way too many in this bowl. Just like when I had the Cheerios, and just like when I had the... What was the last thing I had? That I ate way too much of. Teddy Grahams. This bowl, I feel like I can put a lot in here, and it doesn't look like very much. But then it actually is a lot. Like, it's a lot. I'm gonna feel very sick after I eat all this. But it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. So, yeah. You know what that means. I don't have work tomorrow. But I have a very busy day tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow I have I have a massage in the morning. My 3rd massage in my entire life. One of them was in Thailand. One of them was in Austin. Or maybe it was in Plano. Or Dallas or somewhere else. They were not very good. So this time I'm hoping. The first 2, they didn't have the table where you have like a ring where you put your face in the hole. I really want to see what that's like. I feel like it'd be really cool if you could actually breathe while you are, if you could breathe whilst you are being massaged by the masseuse. Because when I did it, you had to like tilt my head and lie flat, or like sit like this, and then like sit on my nose or whatever. It was really hard and uncomfortable. I didn't like it. Whatever. So I got the massage tomorrow. Then maybe pole dancing if I feel like it. Depends on how I feel after the massage. Because I hear sometimes massages, sometimes you feel you might like throw up, right? Like you might feel sick afterward. I've heard things. I've never really felt much afterward. I just like felt in pain during it, and then afterward I was just all stressed. But we shall see. And then tomorrow night is the Green Knight. Woo! Oh yeah, so you see it? You see it? It's really fun. Let me prove to you it exists. Oof. See? It exists. See, it's indeed a pole in the middle of the floor. I am quite proud of myself for figuring out how to install it. It was quite the adventure. And I really hope that my friend likes it a lot. I really do, because it's such a cool thing. You can just like have it in your apartment. It's like if I could have a heavy bag in my apartment, I would be so happy. Well, okay, no, I say that, but as I've discovered with this, you're in an apartment. I'm in an apartment. I'm not on the first floor. I'm not on the top floor. It is freakishly loud. Like the floor, it makes a lot of noise down there. So even just like me walking around, it makes a lot of noise because I can hear my upstairs people. So if I had a heavy bag, it would just be awful. I would not be able to do that. Ooh. No man, it's okay. You did so good. Your flame break was amazing. I want to clip the flame break. Oh, and I got this too. I got this. Don't ask what it is. I've been experimenting with it. It's been very fun. But yeah, everyone agrees. Aw, it's okay, Nomad and Snow and Biggie and Blackout. It was so fun. We all love each other. Yeah, GSP lived. That's all that matters. They're all such good sports. I'm glad they're all in good moods tonight. It's nice when it happens. I'm sure it helps when you win. I'm sure it helps when you know each other. But still. Wait. Let me look this up. Let me look this up. Never mind. I don't know anything. Well, there's subs. Okay, so Darth Heisenberg is on the team. Bing Bong is definitely on the team. Who else is this up? They said, let's see, what did you say? Their pause 2 and pause 4 are subs. No Levy or Little Burrito. Okay. Oh, wait, is this? No, that's not it. No Bevy. Why is Anthem's name Ping Pong Ding Dong? That's fantastic. And the game is now commencing. Everyone, get hyped.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
Okay, we are here.
Radiant team.
Hey everyone, welcome back. It has been quite the ride so far. We are here in game number 2 of the best of 2 series between Pot of Envy and WSS.Kobolds. This is the amateur Dota 2 Contender League Season 32. I am Alleviate, your lone caster and eternal follower of Pot of Envy, and my favorite players like Nomad
5 seconds
and
remaining.
soon to be Anthem and Bing Bong and Undernourished Ego TV and Darth Heisenberg and Blackout and all these people. Whatever. It's great. And Envy for the second time in a row.
Dire team.
Oh, I love it. They updated their little tick mark. It's becoming a trend. It is becoming a pattern. I love it. Now we know who won the previous game. Envy won the previous game. Phantom played Gyro again. Went out of control. Kobolds rightly banning out the Gyro because Phantom has proven he is just crazy at Gyro. They banned out Biggie's favorite Warlock. This time Kobolds picks out, they have the first pick, so they grab Ancient Apparition, so Biggie cannot have Ancient Apparition. Biggie had a fantastic game for sure. He was able to get his Ice Blast off, and like he picked off that one time, he picked off Undernourished Ego TV on the Hoodwink from like far away. He got the perfect AA Blast when Phantom was like about to die, and then he didn't die, but he got Phantom like 3 kills, and then he kept getting his AA Blast off before, like right before he died. It had a huge impact on the fights, in my humble opinion, my humble, inexperienced, biased caster opinion. Pretty good. But now we got AA on the side of Kobolds. Either on, I mean, I assume on Darth Heisenberg, but who knows? Let's see if they go for any cool combos with Ancient Apparition. Because you need someone, like, she'll do Cold Feet, and then you combo it with someone else's stun, and you get the Cold Feet proc. But also oftentimes you see Ancient Apparition, you go the shard build, you get the Ice Vortex, you got the slow from that, increased magic damage, and you can combo that with anybody else that has magic damage. Or like a Juggernaut. That could be fun. Envy picks up Jakiro and Lina.
Seconds remaining.
I assume Jakiro is Biggie, and Lina is possibly Blackout, but Lina could be mid or support.
Radiant team ban.
Envy does have last pick, so they could go for more of a flex kind of lineup and swap it out at the end. Kobolds, the Mars is not banned this time, so we do have the Mars. I guess they banned out Mars last time. Envy bans out Mirana and Clockwork once again. They repeated it again, and they did not do that, ban it out last week. So I assume it is a respect ban. Kobolds gets Mars, though. I love Mars. Mars is super fun to play with.
10 seconds
Works
remaining.
pretty well with Ancient Apparition, I think. You trap them all in the arena, Ice Blast to
5
follow,
seconds
or
remaining.
Cold Feet, whatever you feel like, not a big
Dire
deal.
team ban.
Or Spear with Cold Feet, it all just works. I would expect Ancient Apparition to be in the safe lane and Mars be in the off lane. They can still do whatever they want. Kobolds bans out Underlord, because GSP was pretty good under Underlord too.
Seconds remaining.
Underlord versus the Axe. Envy switched up the lanes,
5
and
seconds.
I respect that. They did a really good job
Ban.
swapping out Snow for mid. Nomad was very unhappy. It seemed like Nomad really wanted to face off up against Snow. But Bat versus Monkey King is just not fair. Come on, they made a smart call, put Gyro mid instead of Monkey King. But anyway, like Nomad and Phantom just kind of went and did the jungle anyway. It's a bit odd.
5
Whatever.
seconds remaining.
More bans coming out, banning out Centaur for Kobolds. So they banned out their Axe and Centaur from last game for some reason. Lots of tanky offlaners that they don't want to play up against.
Dire team pick.
Yeah, they're all annoying in their own rights. We still have Night Stalker, which is one of GSP's absolute favorite heroes. One of my least favorite heroes, but one of his favorite heroes. Night Stalker up against AA would be okay.
10 seconds
Mars
remaining.
would be totally okay against Night Stalker.
5
I don't know.
seconds
Envy's
remaining.
banning out some carries. Woo! Phantom did not get banned out. He picks up the Phantom Lancer, for which he has been named. Which came first, the Phantom or the Phantom Lancer? Or the Phantom Shadow Amulet?
10 seconds
Or the
remaining.
Silver Shadow? Did anybody see G.I. Snake Eyes? G.I. Joe Origins? The Silver Shadow, or call me Silver Shadow. Yeah, the whole movie I was like trying to remember who was Snake Eyes' evil evil rival in Cobra, and I kept thinking like something Shadow. Oh, Storm Shadow, not Silver Shadow. Storm Shadow. Storm Shadow. And so then, by the end, it's very clear who Storm Shadow is going to be. But it was just so silly by the end, like the way the guy said it. It just, oh god. I liked the movie because it looked awesome and it was super fun. There were just so many times where, I don't know, it felt like it was underproduced. Some like the camera angles were just a little weird and the dialogue was a bit weird. I love the effects and I loved the fight scenes, really, really good fight scenes. But god, some of it was just so corny. I loved it. I loved it. It was great. Fantastic. I'm kind of bummed it didn't do very well, and so they're probably not gonna like. It's same as remember X-Men Origins Wolverine. I love that movie. I loved it so much, even though it was also terrible. But that one was way better because it's Wolverine. God, I love both of those. But they always like try to start an Origins franchise or an Origins series, and then it didn't work. It's the second time. I'm very bummed. I would like to see. I don't really know G.I. Joe very much, but Snake Eyes was cool, and that seemed to combine Storm Shadow. But you could also do the origins for other people. I don't know who else is in G.I. Joe besides I want to see more about the evil bad guy with like the weird face. They could do stuff. Could be fun. Kobolds picks up Earthshaker. That is interesting. I love this. I haven't seen Earthshaker in a long time. Now we got this big thing looming ahead of us. Once Earthshaker gets blinked, then Phantom has to freak out and be super careful, because you got Echo Slam into a bunch of illusions and Phantom is toast. I'm liking it. I haven't seen it in a long time. I hope we see the shard on Earthshaker. I hope we see a very good game. Not sure how the lanes are going to go, because I would have thought Ancient Apparition would be in the safe lane. But Earthshaker with Mars is not really going to go in. Okay. Well, there we go. Earthshaker. Oh, well, either way. I favor Ancient Apparition with Juggernaut, just for you have the slow to help set up the slow and the chilling touch, whatever it's called, to set up the spin, the Blade Fury. But Earthshaker with Mars. Oh, wait. Earthshaker with Mars. Yeah, you can spear into Fissure, right? You can. Fissure counts as a wall, and you can spear into a wall. I like this style. I like it. Have not seen Earthshaker in a long time. Big fan. Kobolds picks up Juggernaut as their carry. One of the most straightforward carries to play. Absolutely fantastic. Scales well. Up against Phantom Lancer. As we get to the late game, it's definitely different. You got a bunch of illusions. Juggernaut, if he doesn't go Battle Fury, because no one goes Battle Fury these days, then Omni Slash is kind of ruined, and Swift Slash is kind of ruined by Phantom Lancer. Still, we got the Echo Slam, we got the Arena, we got the Spear. Spear will just go through and like pick out the actual PL through the illusions. They got some things, a little bit of things to deal with the illusions. Still though, I don't know. It'll be cool. And MV picks up Tidehunter for GSP as their offlaner. Tidehunter versus Jug is good. Tidehunter versus Ancient Apparition is good. He's pretty tanky. Got his Anchor Smash, good up against melee heroes. If he gets low enough, yeah, he's susceptible to the Chilling Touch, Vortex, Blade Fury combination, or Fissure, Blade Fury, whatever you feel like doing. Still, presumably Tide's not alone. We're going to have a Blackout Lena, probably. Maybe. Or not, if they put Snow on Lena. Could go either way. Kobolds bans out Snow's TA and Viper. It's still a Death Prophet game. Nah. He's probably going to pick something boring like DK, because DK is safe. DK would be great this game. Very, very sustainable. Good save pick. You can do it. I will forgive you. We already got PL. We've got Earthshaker. I am content this game. It's gonna be fun. So I wouldn't mind like a Quap. Or whatever I said the first time. I forgot. Or a Dark Willow, just for fun. Or a Pudge. Yeah, I know you don't play Pudge. I don't want to see an OD. That did not work out well last time you tried it. It did not work out well. And DP is just your go-to, so let's not have DP. Whatever, it's Kobolds' turn to pick their mid-hero. I have no idea what their stuff is. It's Nomad. I'm sorry, Nomad. I do not remember what your usual things are. Bat Rider. No. No. No, not Bat Rider. Yeah, no, not Bat Rider. Something with... I like Invoker, but people hate Invoker. I like Shadow Fiend. It'd be kind of weird, but I like Shadow... Shadow Fiend! Snow! Play Shadow Fiend! This is a good Shadow Fiend game. This is a really good Shadow Fiend game. Like, dude, look at this line. This is a good Shadow Fiend game. Come on, come on, come on. Trust me. It's a Shadow Fiend game. Wind Ranger picked by Kobolds. I hope they have the Arcana. Very good choice up against PL. Gonna mean she's not gonna do much up against Tide, but good to get the focus fire on PL, and the wind run up against PL is fantastic. Good choice, good choice, good choice. Shadow Fiend, do it, do it. This is the time. You did it before that one game up against Grim Reavers that I keep talking about all the time. This would just be great. Good up against Wind Ranger. Not good against Juggernaut, but good against... Ah, well, fine. Mid Lena then. Well, that works too, actually. Mid Lena versus Wind Ranger. That's quite good. Still, I would have liked Shadow Fiend. That would have been fun. This is way better. This is way better. Grimstroke, Soulbind with the Laguna Blade, with the Spirit Lance, with Gush. It is many times better. Now we're gonna see Grimstroke on Blackout. So Grimstroke and Ancient Apparition swap teams. They just swapped teams because they were bored of playing on the other sides. Yeah. So hit them offlane. Undernourished Ego TV. Earthshaker. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Earthshaker with Mars. I'm curious to see how the combo goes. I honestly don't know if it's an actual combo. Like Fissure into Spear. It makes sense to me for sure. I just don't know if that's what they're gonna like go for. PL's pretty good up against that. Yeah, if he gets hit, he can always doppelgang away, assuming Phantom gets a level of doppelganger early enough, like maybe by level 4. I would think that would make sense. Well, here we go. It's time to get set up. We got the Arcana with the fiery arrow. What is? I haven't seen that bow before. We got Arcana. And we got this Immortal Spear. And nothing on the AA or the Earthshaker. We got this cool Arcana. And Immortal and Immortal. And Immortal. Wait, oh, that's not the right Immortal. Let me double check that. He has the Immortal. Okay, we're good. But this one. Is this one mythical or immortal? That's immortal. That's mythical. That was it. I was trying to look at that one. That. His horns, even though they glow. But I guess immortals have more ambient effects. I suppose. It's a fine line. Ooh, we're gonna have some kind of combat here. They're both going to the same side. Look, Lena has like... Her hair is fire, and so in the icon, you can't see her hair. It's very weird. Oh god. Blackout's whacking way over there. They do spot out onto Tide. JSP walks the other direction. He gets slowed with that. There's a nice fissure. There's a Blade Fury activated. They do get their Light Striker to land. JSP walks to the way. He's trying to juke out, but Blade Fury is going to finish him off first. Blood drawn onto Bing Bong. Blackout goes down. Oh wait. Bing Bong takes out GSP. Blackout takes out Undernourished Ego TV, and they're going to get a follow-up kill onto Anthem. 2 for 1, but First Blood was taken by Bing Bong. Bing Bong. Bing Bong. Bing Bong. From Inside Out. A very exciting first -1 minute. Oh, Biggie's gonna try. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Oh yeah, Snow is here. You gotta back off, Nomad. I'm sorry. I wanna check out your bow. Whoa, it's a mythical bow. Oh, is that from the, that must be from the battle pass or the cavern crawl, that kind of thing. Cool. How many of these things do you have? You have 42,000 focus fire. Cool, cool. Let's make the rounds once again, because now people are back in their proper roles. Everyone is right back where we want them to be. Up at top, we got Phantom on the eponymous Phantom Lancer. Wait, is it the eponymous Phantom Lancer or is it the eponymous Phantom? Like, I know eponymous is like named after or named for or something. I don't know. Whatever. Phantom on the Phantom Lancer, supported by Biggie on the Jakiro, with the double immortals. Oh, triple immortals. Yeah, got the wings and the 2 heads. See, look. 2 heads and wings. 2 heads and wings. Pretty cool. They're up against Anthem on the Mars with undernourished Ego TV on the Earthshaker, who are juking and driving so hard. Is it in? No, it's not in range of the ward. We tried to de-ward, but it wasn't enough. Tide almost is dead for some reason. Poor GSP. Gets salved up, but gets it cancelled by the really, really rude Darth Heisenberg. That was uncalled for, sir. Uncalled for, Darth Heisenberg. GSP is quite furious at this moment. He is fuming inside of this helmet. He is fuming. Look at him fume. He is fuming. Look at that, on his back. He's fuming. My goodness. Oh god, and Anthem's courier goes down. Because Biggie is just playing a dangerous game. He is juking him so hard, but undernourished Ego TV does not have Fissure anymore. Biggie's taking the long way home. Well, he should be fine. He's got a lot less. Whoa. Oh yeah, because Boots on Earthshaker. This is actually kind of scary. He's pretty fast, Biggie, with the slow, but we got the Fissure. He's level 1 though, because Biggie gonna do. We got the slow on Earthshaker still. Biggie is safe. Yeah, Salve, is he gonna use it or is he gonna save it for PO? He does pop it for himself. At mid, this time we've got Snow back where he belongs on the Lina on the mid lane. Light Striker A does not quite connect. Good attempt, but Nomad is too smart for that. Nomad has Bottle on the Arcana Wind Ranger. Snow has Bottle on the Lina. Woo! Both of them going like the same exact build. Get the null tally with the Bottle with Boots. But you can see one of them is a bit faster than the other. Just a little bit. So you see the thing here. Snow has the longer range. Snow has the nuke, the spammable spells here, which is like AoE damage. At a pretty decent range. He's going to go steal the rune. Well played by Snow. Good positioning. And yes, Nomad can spam the power shot from pretty far back, but it's only one spell. And so Nomad's got to rely more upon the auto attack, which is perfectly fine. I like the Wind Ranger animation better than the Lina's. Still though, it's hard to avoid Dragon Slave, and it's just so spammable. Light Striker misses once again. He's trying very hard. That would have been quite a bit of damage on our Nomad. Grimstroke's missing, just because. So over at bottom, we've got GSP on Tidehunter with the cool Immortal Kraken in a shell, supported by Blackout on the Grimstroke, who is just stacking like crazy. Did he do it? Did he do it? Did he do it? Oh, not quite. Not quite. They were so close, but not quite. The Creep Spurt still barely in there. I think Blackout was a little bit walked in slightly the wrong direction. Nice pull over here. GSP gets Blade Fury, gets Cold Feeted, and he's walking back into it for some reason. What Ink Spell goes on there? He was trying to bait it out, but it didn't really do anything. Anthem's Courier goes down to Phantom once again. Oh, not once again. Phantom just takes it out just because he can. Bit of a bummer. Ink Spell with GSP did not work out. Could have been fun. Stroke of Fate lands on Darth Heisenberg. Okay. Earthshaker's here at mid to take up some XP and lose some lives, lose some health to Snow. Whilst Nomad backs off and regens. Finally, Light Striker reconnects by Snow. Finally, Fissure goes out just for fun. Nomad looking for the shackle, but oh, was he looking for the shackle? He could have done it, but the deny by Snow was good enough. Putting out good wards. He saw the sentry there, and now he knows he's safe, and he drops his ward over there. Very nice play. Over at bottom, got the Blade Fury onto Blackout. Blackout is probably gonna go down. Pops Fairy Fire, and one more hit takes down Blackout. Nice play by Bing Bong. GSP is just farming creeps because that's all he can do. Barriers over there. Nope. 2 and 2. Cold Feet with Chilling Touch with Blade Fury. It's a bit rude. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Over at top, Undernourished Ego TV is being quite the jerk. Quite the jerk on the Biggie. Get off of his tail, man. Nice taunting Biggie. Okay, Biggie, what are you doing? I know you feel invincible. Oh, okay, I guess Earthshaker has no mana, so Biggie is just like knows he can make space. He's backing off to the side. He's making so much space, taking a lot of damage. He's got 2 Fairy Fires though. Should be. Oh, he's baiting so hard. Light Striker goes out. There is a Fissure though on Nurse TV. Can he get? Oh, but Laguna Blade to the face takes out the Earthshaker. Looks like he was looking for just barely enough mana. He could have taken out Biggie eventually, I think. And you might have been able to get out there if he had a really, really good placed Fissure. Solo Laguna Blade, like in the time it took him to turn around, it would have been enough to get the Laguna Blade as well. Blackout's here. De-warding and blocking the camp. Wait, does it block the camp? It looks like it's kind of there. And he de-wards it instantly. Still, well worth it. Blade Fury onto GSP, but GSP already has the hood, so he doesn't care. He can just ignore both of them now. They need magic. They rely heavily upon magic damage at this point. GSP has Soul Ring, has hood. He is tanky. He has a little bit of mana. He's doing fine. He does have Ravage up, if they so choose. If we get a rotation by Lina, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. So, items. Jug has Base Boots, has the Wraith Band. Nothing too much queued up in particular at this point. Mars, a little bit tanky. Presumably going to go for Blink first, but I don't know. Nomad out of mana. Has the Javelin already. Makes sense with the Focus Fire. Here we go. Rotation by Lina. That's cool. It's a little pre-TP is her other icon, but then when she finishes TPing is the other icon. They have Ravage. Are they going to waste it? Oh god. Ravage gets popped, but why was everything so slow? Bing Bong just spins and he's perfectly fine. What? Okay. Sure. I'm sorry, Envy. I don't know what just happened. Like, that was just weird. And AA rotates and puts in a very nice deep ward. I don't know what that was. That was weird. Well, they should get the tower out of this. Cost them a Ravage and a rotation. I suppose you could argue that it's worth it. You got it. TP by GSP back to mid. He should be able to defend just fine. Oh, no, we got 4 heroes here, though. Nice spin. Focus Fire is doing like absolutely nothing, but there's the Cold Feet. It does proc. Fissure blocks him out of the way, and GSP goes down. 4 heroes is apparently enough. Biggie's here. Blackout's here. Blackout takes a power shot to the backside. Up the Tukis. For some reason, I feel weird saying the other word on stream. I have no problem saying it in person. I'm not sure why I have a problem saying it now. Weird. But I'm not showing last hits at all. I apologize very much. We're already at the point in the game where I should show net worth. Things are pretty even in the top spots. Snow and Phantom are leading by a little bit. But Jug and Mars are doing just fine. Nomad is definitely behind a bit. On the Wind Ranger. Earthshaker grabs the DD. Working on Soul Ring. Pretty good. AA. Gonna get the Tranquil Boots eventually. Has a smoke? Or are they gonna 4 hero smoke? 4 hero smoke. They're gonna, oh god. Oh, Blackout goes down, that's fine. Oh, they are just hanging around. Here comes snow though, here comes snow. Oh god! There's the cold feet, there's the stun, there's the spear. Nice ice path, beautiful ice path, but they do take out snow. Big kill. Inkswell comes out onto Anthem. Anthem does have Arena though if he decides to drop it down. He pops the mango, he does drop the Arena down. There's the cold feet as well. And the Biggie's trying to back off. He drops the ice path down and does connect onto one hero with the cold feet, does end up proccing. And one more last hit takes out Biggie, fades Frey onto GSP. GSP's taking a bit of damage. Bang Bong does have Omni Slash if he can actually find GSP out. He does pop it, but it jumps to the Ancients, of course. And then back to GSP. GSP, there's the spear coming out. It does finish off GSP. Wow. Oh no. And then Darth Heisenberg is up on the cliff. He gets taken out finally by Anthem with the whatever it's called. God's Rebuke. How in the world did he get up there? Is it a fissure? Oh god, they're back. They're taking out Nomad now. He gets taken out with the Laguna Blade to the face. There's Blade Fury by Bing Bong onto Snowstorm once again, but he's got to back off him. Got Ice Chakra coming out, but nice fissure to block off Snow from getting the follow-up stun onto the Jug. So they got one hero in return for losing 4 of their heroes. But Phantom was not there. Phantom is farming. That was a 4v5 fight. Still, GSP is apparently not invincible, and he did have ult, but he did not use it. Maybe it was on cooldown at the time. I do not know. Does he have double ones? Here's this one too. Whoa, oh, this one. Whoa, so cool. Wait, they're not, are they both that? Oh, Sled Mask. Okay. Back to Juggernaut, working on Lightning. Okay. I missed the days where everyone got Battle Fury on Juggernaut. Yeah, on Juggernaut, because that was cool. But now that his Omni Slash and Swift Slash is based upon attack speed and stuff, it makes more sense to get higher attack speed and get chance proc items, whatever you call that. Because then with the higher attack speed, you're going to proc them a lot more. It makes more sense. Phantom has Diffusal. Well done there. Mikuro. I got the Yules finished up on Lena. It's going to make her a lot tankier, a lot more survivable. Grimstroke has Boots, working on Aether Lens. Tide has Hood and Boots, working on Blink instead of the Arcane Boots next. That's good. They need some kind of initiation. Yeah, Bing Bong's never going to die, apparently. They're looking. They do have Ravage, but they should push their luck. Ice Path goes down just because they want to get Vision on top of the wards. Invis ruined by Snow. They're gonna find someone. Wait, yeah, there's a sentry right there, Snow. There's a sentry. There's a sentry. Oh, that was bad luck. If he had done it 5 seconds later, it would have been gone. Aw. It was a good try, Snow. Up, they're going up there. Envy's already backed off. They are okay. Everyone's fine. Not a big deal. Oh, Mars. Does he have Blink? He has Blink. That is huge. Big timing for Anthem. Time to have a big team fight. Tide Blink is also going to be a big timing.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You should hide until they actually have a fight, right? That would make the most sense to me. Blink reveal is pretty key.
Poor top tower. Can its end be drawing nigh? Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oof. Fissure out onto GSP just because he is a jerk. Okay, not a jerk. I apologize for such obtuse and foul language. You are not a jerk. You are not a jerk. Oh god. Wind Ranger. Nomad. Oh jeez. That was way too close. Oh my god. 5 hero smoke, but Wind Ranger. Okay, he's staying. Pops the clarity, pops the salve. He's not going to be very helpful, I don't think, in these fights. Not going to be very useful. He's going to use up all his mana. Nomad, just don't do it. Well, they're smoked. They're looking for someone in the jungle. Envy's hanging around their towers. They're like, where the heck is everyone? Oh, snow, snow, snow. There's a blink reveal. There's, oh, very, very nice fissure. Perfectly timed blink forward arena spear into the wall. Blade Fury Snow does Yule to make a little bit of space. There's the Ice Blast coming out, and they do take out Snow. It was a good avoidance there, and the nice soul bind with the Phantom Embrace. There's GSP with the nice grab, hits on it too. But the healing ward is out. Ice Path connects with the Macro Fire. Echo Slam dropped by Earthshaker, but only Tide is there. GSP. They finish off Dark Heisenberg, and they finish off the Earthshaker. That's a killing spree on H Vibration. Wow, very nice. Anthem's dropping crazy. Little Omni Slash will pop onto Biggie. Biggie ends up going down with a couple nice crits. They're still pursuing blink forward by GSP as well. They got lots of blinks. Anthem also has blink though. Gush goes out. Anthem, oh, and he gets away with pops the soul ring and avoids the stroke of fate. Gets a nice spear on a GSP with the ink spell, but he goes down to Bing Bong. Anthem, well done. That was incredible. I was like, well, you can blink out of there, you're fine now. But no, he pops the soul ring, goes down to 1 HP, because soul ring can't kill you. Throws the spear out, secures the kill onto GSP. Anthem. That was incredible. Okay, I gotta like remember all these things we gotta clip. So we gotta clip the flame break, we gotta clip the fight with Gyro here, and we gotta clip what just happened now. So 16 minutes. Let me write this down. I gotta write this down. Okay. Second game, 16 mins, Anthem. Okay. First game, Bat, Nomad, Flame Break. First game, Phantom, Living. Yeah, there we go. 3 clips. I don't think any of them were as good as like last week's, but pretty good. I would almost put it on Dota WTF, that thing, whatever it's called. Cause like I would the one with the Bat Rider thing, Flame Break, cause if it had been like so clutch that like if the timing was so perfect where the Flame Break and then Underlord got out at exactly that time, and like if he would have saved everyone, then it would have been definitely nice TP out by Nomad, able to survive. I would say for sure submit it to them if it was like that perfectly clutch timing, but because it would have only saved one hero because the other one died, then it wasn't as huge as it could have been. Still fantastic. Sorry, I'm just rambling now. Bing Bong going for possibly Manta, possibly SNY, possibly Diffusal, I have no idea. Possibly Scepter. Okay, it is Yasha. So SNY or Manta. Mars has the blink going for BKB. Absolute necessity getting BKB because they have no BKB's piercing junk. Except for, I mean, unless you get the Scepter on Lina. And Soulbind, yes, does go through it. Wind Ranger finished up the Maelstrom, and Nomad's deciding to go for Shard instead. Yeah, after having a pretty terrible early game, it's a bit late to go with like a physical DPS build. And Shard, oh, there's the nice shackle shot onto an illusion. Could have been incredible. Yeah, I totally agree with the Shard pickup. It's at least going to give her the global presence and the better damage. And possibly like it helps with the AA ult. You get the instant kill. I like it. They got another smoke. This time Phantom is in the line of fire. He's backing off though. He knows. How does he know? Oh, they got the illusion. Oh, the illusion's there watching the couriers come. They know. Oh, nice blink over by GSP, avoiding the spear and the ice vortex. Well done. Well placed illusion here by Snow. If they did see the couriers, then that was a clear indication where the entire Kobolds team was. I might be just guessing that it was there. Maybe it wasn't actually there. Maybe they did not. Maybe they had no idea. I will give them the benefit of the doubt. Manta finished up on Phantom as well. He's doing quite well. Snow has boots of travel. Oh, there's the Yules onto Wind Ranger. Nomad does connect with Last Shack Array. There's Wind Run. There's the Dragon Slave. Nice shackle shot onto Snow, but the Diffusal Blade onto Nomad. He's trying to Wind Run out of there, but Wind Run ends. Laguna Blade to the face. Ice Blast does connect into both of them. There's a Stroke of Fate, and down goes Nomad. Sugar Fate to secure it a little bit. Ice Blasted land though. There's the pipe popped. Down goes Biggie. Down goes GSP. Perfect Omni Slash. Soulbind goes out with the double Phantom. Oh, just one Phantom's Embrace. Blackout's trapped inside the arena. The Cold Feet does proc. And down go 3 heroes on the side of Envy. 2 supports and a core. All for the pause Q. That was a bit unfortunate. My goodness, Darth Heisenberg, that Ice Blast was just spot on. I think you hit every single hero. I didn't even see everyone else over here, but they all had the Ice Blast effect. That Omni Slash by Bing Bong, bouncing perfectly between Biggie and GSP. Not too far, not too close in the arena, trapping out Blackout and preventing Phantom from going back in. Well done all. Phantom's having way too much fun. Phantom working on Heart next, because why not? Why not? Finish up Aether Lens on Blackout. GSP, Lego my ego. Almost has Pipe. Oh, he didn't have Pipe already. Pipe is going to be very crucial up against the Ancient Apparition and the Power Shot, everything in general. They got a lot of AoE magic damage. How's about neutral items? Jug's got the spell damage. I don't know why, because that lowers your armor, and that's really bad. But it does have higher magic resistance. Okay, that's something, I guess. Oh, do we have Shard on Phantom? No, we do not. There's the... Oh, the Spear goes out and hits the... What? What? Oh! I didn't know that. That was crazy. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. This just ruined my theory. Well, Biggie goes down because I'm still blown away by what... Oh, Light Striker connects on a Nomad. This time Nomad's in a lot of trouble. Laguna Blade to the face, and Windrun is still active. Oh god, he's juking and driving. Dragon Slave. Light Striker does not connect, but Dragon Slave does connect. Is it going to be enough? It's going to be enough. Ink Spell goes out, but Nomad is still on the run. Charges are done. Dragon Slave. No, Dragon Slave. Dragon Slave. Oh god, not quite there. Down goes... Oh, Bing Bugs on Monster Close Break. Takes down Phantom. What in the world is going on? Soulbind hits on a 2. Power Shot going out. Soulstorm is way too far in there. Has to back off. Almost out of mana. Pursued way too closely. There's the Omni Slash goes out there. This time, Ravage does connect, but Omni Slash is still going on. Snowstorm goes down. Spear to the wall. Ink Spell is there. Does connect, but Blade Fury is providing match immunity. Ice Path goes down. Blink out by your Shaker. Anthem is taking a little bit of damage. He's kind of trapped behind the lines, but here comes out the Ice Blast. Does it connect? It does connect on a Biggie. Biggie's going to go down once again to the global Power Shot by Nomad, who somehow survived through all of this. What in the world just happened? That was 4 kills. That was 5 kills. Because Biggie died twice, I think. What is going on? Another fantastic Omni Slash, fantastic Spear. Nomad juking like absolute crazy. Oh god, focus fire on the Blackout. Blackout's trying to ink spell, but he dies before it can actually finish. Nomad is really backing at the kills finally. Really finding the pace. Blink on Undernourished Ego TV is pretty fun. I have not seen it in action, I don't think. Pretty cool. Maybe that's how Phantom died. Maybe that's what it was. I missed how Phantom died. I was very curious. It wasn't Omni Slash. Maybe it was Echo Slam. Because the timing does line up a little bit. Phantom is not invincible. Jug has caught up to Phantom in net worth. Snow's still higher up a bit, but Nomad is slowly but surely working his way up. Going for Scepter next, which is cool. Real cool. Yeah. Scepter is very, very good. You got the passive evasion, and you got the double Windrun charges. Extremely good up against PL. Very, very, very good up against PL. Back to items. Jug finished that Manta working on Scotty. Gonna be very, very tanky, very, very hard to kill. Mars finished the BKB. That is a next. That's huge item. Not power chop down just to clear out the creeps. Oh, sound by Jakiro. Yay, Biggie. Wind Ranger halfway to Scepter. Earthshaker has Blink working on Force Staff. Darth Heisenberg finished up the Shard on the Ancient Apparition. That's going to disrupt Blink on GSP. And provide that added slow. Working on Glimmer next, also a very important item for supports. Everyone's TPing in. They want to protect this tower so bad. Shock of Fate goes out, Fissure goes out, Blink forward with the Gush. There's the Healing Word, Cold Feet goes out onto GSP, Ink Spell as well. He's going to get out of there. but you take a lot of damage. My goodness. Check the tower. They do have some pretty good high ground defense and creep clear. The tower is very low though. GSP's kind of low. He does have Blink Ravage. All their ults are up except for Macropyre. Oh, Bing Bong just walks up there. He's like, okay. He's got the shard and he's perfectly fine. Shard gives him bonus movement speed, gives him the attacks every time he goes out. The spear was just for fun because you can throw spears out. Phantom almost has heart. Maybe after this next wave or two. Chikiro, Biggie's got the Force Staff. Nina's got BKB as well. That is very helpful because all their stuff is, oh, there's a smoke. And Blackout's the one that gets cut out. Blink forward by Undernurse BTV. Arena goes out, only catches that Blackout. Blackout just sacrifices time. BKB popped out by Anthem just to be ultra safe because he had no idea what was going to come to back him up. Still have Ravage on GSP. No one is around though. Nothing to follow up with. Phantom though does have heart. He does have heart. It is on its way. Tide has the blink, has the pipe. He stole it right in front of Anthem's nose. They were both going for it. They both blinked forward and Tide's the one that got it. Just because. Ooh. We shall follow the power shots now. We shall follow them because we can. Just like when we have Leshrac and we follow the... Woo, look how far it goes. Whoa. It goes on forever. Another smoke. GSP, GSP. Oh, he's invis this time. Do they have wards? Do they know they're up there? Oh yeah, there's a ward here. They watched you walk up. Oh god. Bing bong. Bing bong. Oh, blink forward. They get the oh, but they just went all in. He gets the Blade Fairy off though. They have no chance. Ice Blast coming out. It connects onto nobody. Oh. The Ravage connected this time. Everyone else was too far away to connect. It was a nice attempt. Nice attempt. Nice try, Biggie. Sorry. Nice try, GSP. We got Aquila on Mars, Pupil's Gift on there, Shaker Fairy's Trinket, Phosphorus Stone on there, PL's got the Pupil's Gift as well. Another Shaw and Jakiro, that makes perfect sense. There's the Essence Ring on there, Grimstroke has Fairy Trinket as well. Chipped Vest on there. Come on, start giving out your items. Phantom needs a better one. You didn't hand it? Aw, so rude. Gotta fly all the way back out now. Oh, I guess she was way over here. It's okay, Snow, I forgive you. I thought I saw Orb of Destruction. Who has Orb of Destruction? Jug has it. There we go, that's what I like to see. They are just wrecking this Roche. He's got attack speed slow. He's got armor reduction. He's been frozen by cold feet. And he's dead. They may lose their bottom tier 2, but they're TPing in and Envy is not going to stay around, it seems. They're backing off. TP in by Nomad. Oh god. 2 heroes get silenced with the Phantom Embrace. Nice Ice Pass, nice Dual Breath. There's a Fissure though to stop Biggie. Nomad's still here, has the Scepter, so has the double charges of the Wind Run. Has Focus Fire technically whenever they catch up. Biggie is in trouble. Shackle Shot's not land. Okay. Biggie Force Staffs away. Ice Pass. Drops the Macropyre down. Ice Blast coming in. Biggie is still running away. Fissure is the wrong direction, but you just need Vision for the Focus Fire to proc, and Biggie is gonna go down to the Power Shots. Made a lot of space though, made him waste a whole lot of time. So we see a very, very significant kill, like number of kills in favor of WSS. Net worth is still even. Phantom is not dominating nearly as much as in the previous game. Snow as well seems to be struggling a bit. This Jug has been absolutely fantastic. That Magic community is pretty ridiculous. Envy has not been able to chain up all their stuns together, even when Bing Bong is alone. They're gonna have to do a bit better with team coordination, or take objectives more as a team. I don't know. It's hard. Both teams have pretty good team fight. They take their tier 2. I know Envy was trying to take this tier 2, but they got theirs taken in return. Now their outpost is exposed. They are not stopping. Bing Bong continues on forward, still has double lives. Focus Fire popped onto the tower. Ice Path connects with Dual Breath as well. Bing Bong, there's a nice soul bind on the 2. Light Striker does not connect because for some reason the Soulbind like spun him that way. Probably because of Force Staff. Blink forward, nice Ravage connects onto 4 heroes. Inkspell also, Ice Path to follow connects on 2. My goodness, so much stuff. Dual Breath goes out, and they take out the first life of Juggernaut. Ice Blast connects onto GSP. GSP is in a lot of trouble. Echo Slam goes down. Biggie ends up falling. Light Striker lands onto one of them. Inkspell is there, but GSP is going to fall to the Omni Slash buyback by Biggie. Nice damage by Snowstorm. Takes out Undernerved Ego TV. Lumino Blade goes out to the Anthem, but it's not quite enough damage. Back in the base, Phantom's almost about to go down, but Doppler getting out of there. And they take down the second life of Bing Bong. 9 time streak ended. Phantom is just living life on the edge. What in the world? He's still alive. Power Shot almost takes him out again. Ice Path connects on Anthem. Light Striker to follow, and they are just picking them off as they try to escape. Nomad's still here. He's TPing out, and he does get away. Very close. When we had the Shard Spear on the Mars. Good plays by Envy. We had the buyback by Biggie, but they secured the kills on 2 cores. The big important one was the kill onto Bing Bong. Whilst Omni Slash was on... Oh, they used Omni Slash. I like saying whilst. I'm gonna like use every opportunity I have to say whilst. Whilst. It is funny with the power shot that like it is global. So you know exactly where she was when she fired it. If you ever see it, you know you can just follow the trajectory back. Quite hilarious.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Time to keep pushing. Jug should have Scotty pretty soon. Mars going on Death Zone. That's interesting. That works, I guess. I love Scepter myself, but yeah, realistically speaking, I would say actually AC. AC would be good. I know it's kind of far away, but AC would be fantastic. Got Scepter, we get working on BKB on Nomad, focus firing the tower. TPN by Blackout, but what is Blackout going to do? There's Stroke of Fate, but I mean, what is Blackout going to do? Gonna deny it? He gets the deny! Blackout gets the deny! Oh god! Tips Blackout with the focus fire. What in the world? When running away, Nomad's just trying to get out of there. It makes a lot of sense. Envy is rotating so hard trying to find her, but it's not going to matter. They recapture their outpost. All the outposts are owned by the right people now. We got Force Staff and Blink on Earthshaker. Makes sense. Got the Glimmer Cape, almost Force Staff on Ancient Apparition. Good job, Darth Heisenberg, dewarding. PL's working on Scotty. Still a ways away. Already 3k HP. Chikiro has Force Staff working on Glimmer Cape 2. Gotta have Glimmer Cape. Oh, smoke. Oh, just like a warding smoke. Oh god. What in the world's going on? Deep ward, smoke gets revealed, and they know you just warded, so... Oh god. Ice Path goes... Wait, did Nomad not see? Nice Ice Path, because there's the focus fire, there's the wind run. I don't know what's going on. Down goes Biggie, Doppelganger goes out, Soulbind is there. Nice blink, Ravage goes out, but BKB was already popped. Down goes Nomad, 6 time streak ended, but there's the blink Echo Slam. Light Striker lands, and Earthshaker's about to go down. He does indeed go down. And then a follow-up kill on Anthem. GSP also goes down to Bing Bong, because Bing Bong is way too OP. Bing Bong is running away. Pops the Mantis charges, but we have DD on Snow. Lots of damage. Creeps are a bit far away. They got to push out the wave. We lost the core of GSP. But they lost 2 cores themselves. Seems like, yeah, Nomad is the problem with Wind Ranger. She's got focus fire on 1 target, but when she finishes that up, she doesn't have much follow-up. She's kind of has to just run away. And Bing Bong wasn't in that fight. He was kind of like on the outskirts. He took down GSP, but wasn't really involved with everyone else. Bing Bong is kind of going aggressively forward. What's going on? Phantom's taking quite a lot of damage. My goodness. Inkspell goes out. Darth Heisenberg has Ice Blast. Phantom, you gotta be really careful, man. Don't let Ice Blast hit you. Ice Blast. Throw it out. The tower goes down. Phantom is starting to back off. Here comes the Ice Blast. Here it comes. Doppelganger goes out, and it does not land. It hits onto Snow. Wait, it does not hit onto Snow. But there's the Spirit Lance. Bing Bong's losing like all of his mana. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, now it's over. Much less dramatic than I made it out to be. Snow, though, is dishing out a ton of damage. Almost has... Wait, does she have Shivas? Has Shivas. Daedalus is doing out ridiculous amounts of damage. She is farmed, more farmed than Phantom now. Phantom, what's going on, man? You're falling behind. You are the pause one. I thought you were the carry. It seems like though Snow is the one dishing out all the damage. I suppose they're gonna start focusing Snow though. But we have 5 hero smoke. Phantom gets revealed. They see him. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. There's the spirit of the wall. He is all alone. There's no Echo Slam, but he is dead. Ice Blast comes out. Nomad gets the final hit on the Phantom. Yeah, it took all 5 heroes, but it's Phantom. It's a big deal. He was so close. He would have had Scotty, I think. That was big. Snow is pushing the side lane in the meantime, but all of WSS is going to push this tower. No buyback on Phantom, so they're going to have to protect the high ground. They have Jakiro, they have Lena, they have Grimstroke, so they should be able to defend. They're just not there yet. Come on, drop your stuff. Drop your stuff. You got to kill from far away. Dude, do it. Oh, I guess they're really scared because they do have Anthem. Nice, Spirit of the Wall. GSP's taking out commission, but Macrofire's dropped. Taking out all the stuff, but there's the 2 catapults. Tower has taken a lot of damage. It's about to go down, and it does go down. Soulbind goes out just for kicks. Snow is really far away. Everyone's really far away. They lost just the tower, though. That's good. Arena is up, though. Ice Blast is up. Spear goes out with the Omni Slash, and GSP drops the Ravage. There's the Glimmer Cape saving him, but he does end up going down to the spins. BKB Papa Anthem, and it's protecting him from the Lena stuff. That was ridiculously close. Anthem almost died. Ice Blast goes out, connects on the Biggie. Biggie's in a lot of trouble. Biggie needs to run away this focus fire onto Blackout. Blackout with the Glimmer Cape. Able to... Wow, Blackout's still alive. But power shot. Power shot. Oh god, oh god. It's going to go out, and it misses Blackout. That was... Oh, that would have been pretty cool, Nomad. Do it again. Okay. Okay. That was a little bit anticlimactic. Whatever. It's okay. Phantom's now alive. Everyone has to back off. Nomad is running away. Is running away. Nice extraction by Kobolds. Nobody needlessly dying. Network still slightly in favor of Envy, but look at those kills. Like almost twice as many, or more than twice as many kills on the side of WSS. They've proven for sure that with Juggernauts, when Juggernaut stuff is up, they are in really good shape. When Arena's up, they're in very good shape. When Nomad can pick off a hero, they're in good shape. They've proven that. Envy has been a little bit less coordinated. Snow has been dishing out incredible amounts of damage. Somehow, I don't know why they're not focusing her. GSP has been dying to Omni Slash just alone. Biggie and Blackout have had some pretty good Glimmer Cape plays and some pretty nice saves. And Phantom just got caught out that one time. Roach time. Okay, you know what's happening, right? You're sending PL illusions. There you go. You shall not pass. Well, they're still alive. They're gonna go see it. Kill the ward. Yeah, woo! And Bing Bong spins out of there. Well done. PL illusions for the win. Oh, not quite enough. Pipe has been popped. Is this Cloak of Flames? Yeah, Cloak of Flames untied. With the Greaves. Penta-Edge Sword on Juggernaut. Mars doesn't have much else yet. Oh wait. Minotaur Horn on Jug. There we got so much magic immunity now on Jug. Even better. So we got the... Still going for Deso on Anthem. Lots of armor reduction at this point. Nomad's got the BKB. Earthshaker's... Oh, almost has Scepter. I love Earthshaker Scepter. Oh god, so good. AA's working on that. Okay. Working on that sheep. Working on that late game. Phantom has... Whatever. Oh, are they gonna go? They did smoke, but Phantom wasn't smoked. They're taking it down pretty fast, but I don't know. Are they gonna be able to do it? It's going down. Bing Bong's here. The rest of the team's coming. Ice Blast is coming. Oh, Ice Blast coming. This is gonna be big. Oh, it connects. That's pretty good. GSP has taken everything once again. And he dies before he can pop the Ravage. What the heck is going on? Blink in with the BKB and Soulbind. Echo Slam goes off. They do take out Blackout as well. And Phantom goes down. What the heck? Why does he... Bing Bong pops the little Minotaur Horn, and they're gonna finish off Roche. I don't know what's going on, and Biggie. What are you? What? 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 Okay. Biggie was stuck on the low ground. It's okay. They're giving him a good chance. Envy's giving him a good chance. Well played for sure by Kobolds. Perfect AA blast. Very nice arena. Very nice timing. Picking off the right people at the right time. They're in a very good position at this point. They can push the high ground with the focus fire, with the Blade Fury, and of course Envy's pretty dead at this point. Their high ground defense people are dead. Snow can't get too close without dying. Biggie buys back. Focus fire onto Snow. BKB popped by Wind Ranger. Snow! Oh god, Snow flickers away. Ice Blast coming out though. Oh god. Oh god, Snow! Snow gets clipped by the Ice Blast. It's gonna be okay. Gush goes out. Ice Path does not connect. We do have more wind runs on Wind Ranger though, eventually. Magpire goes out. Blade Fury finishes, Bing Bong finishes off the tower. And they back off. Ice Path connects onto Anthem. Well done. Phantom is about to be alive. Yet another successful extraction by Kobolds. They know what's up. Nomad gets the cheese. Who got the shard? Because like everyone already had shards. Oh, Earthshaker got the shard. And Earthshaker has Scepter. Yeah. Everyone watch Earthshaker. We're going to watch him fly around the map. Let's go. Let's go. Fly. 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 Whoa! You saw it. You saw it, right? Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Aw. Aw, come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Do it. Do it. Undernourished. Okay. Fine, I'm gonna give up on you pretty soon. Just walking over the walls like that. Fine, I'm giving up. You are no longer interesting. Envy has to back off a little bit. They gotta be a bit more wary of their buyback statuses. Biggie had to use his. GSPs needs a little bit more money for that, but everyone else does have it, which is good for Envy. Phantom has finished Scotty, needs MKB next. Bing Bong is like, whatever, I got Blade Fury. I got double lives. I got Butterfly. He's got evasion out the wazoo. And Wind Ranger's got all that evasion too. 30% evasion. Pretty wild. And Jug's got 36% evasion. That's what I'm talking about. And PL's got 0% evasion. Because you're PL. So what next? They are going to posture aggressively. The Aegis will be reclaimed in 1.5 minutes. They have 1.5 minutes, 3 more waves to attempt to push. Whilst Bing Bong has 2 lives. Whilst. Blade Furying out just to survive a bit longer. Well done. Good way to clean up the illusions. Unless they don't all die. And then they're going to follow you. Because PL is a ridiculous hero. Deso finished on Mars. Has a Penta-Edge sword. Wind Ranger, oh, DD bottled up. Has the Crystallis. Working on Daedalus. Nomad is finally starting to dish out damage. And we'll see how much of a difference Undernourished can have on the fight at this point. With the Scepter leap in, it could be pretty fun. It's at least fun to watch. Wow, Darth Heisenberg's getting kind of close to the sheep. Working his way there slowly but surely. Biggie's still needs money, you know, still needs buyback, so is only able to farm little by little. Biggie's got the shard. Still working on Glimmer. Doesn't need buyback because it's not for 3.5 more minutes. Lena's working on MKB too. Snow needs MKB. Does MKB help it go through the walls? No, I don't think that counts as evasion. It will not help it go through the arena walls. I don't think. Grimstroke has the Glimmer Cape, which is good. Oh, going Blink. Why are you going Blink? Yay! Putting up instantly dewarded ward. A little odd. I do like the idea of getting the Focus Fire, BKB popped, Snow tops the Evil 65, and Nomad's kind of trapped behind enemy lines. Has the cheese though, has another win run. Shock Shot does not connect, Light Striker also does not connect. Ice Path also whiffs, and in the meantime, with all that space, they take down the mid melee racks. Well played by Nomad. Oh my goodness, Ink Spell goes out but does not connect. Fissure blocks out 2 of them. GSP is trying to find a place to get it ravaged, but it's not enough. Nomad, that was sick. That was sick. Totally worth pop on the BKB. Taking the risk. You made a lot of space. They lost the racks because of it. Don't die in return though. Don't die in return. Nomad gets spotted out. There's a Focus Fire and Blackout just gets absolutely wrecked. Light Striker connects with the Ice Path. They're trying really hard. There's the Ravage goes out. They want to kill Nomad. Laguna Blade and Nomad finally goes down. 3-time streak ended. They blew a lot for that. They need to kill her. Poor Blackout. Got just wrecked. Didn't even try to pop the Glimmer Cape. Okay, we gotta continue. Oh no! Oh no! Biggie Force Staffs the wrong direction. Spirit Lance goes out. Oh, hits onto 2 of them. Ice Blast goes out, connects onto Phantom. Phantom does quickly take out Heisenberg. Undernourished Ego's here, pops the Echo Slam, takes out a lot of damage. There's the Miniature Horn pop by Undernourished Ego. Phantom is here, but he's Ice Blast connected by there, so he's almost dead. Undernourished Ego finally goes down. Snow goes down, 4-time streak ended finally. But now Ice Blast has worn off, so Phantom can do a bit more damage. Going forward onto Anthem. Anthem is slowed by the Diffusal. Losing like all of his mana. Spirit goes out. Should be able to finish out Anthem, but Phantom backs off a little bit because for some reason he's a little bit scared. Finishing off Anthem now at this point, and Anthem finally goes down. Bing Bong is alone against the world. Do they have a way to stop him? They do not have a way to stop him, and they back off. That Ice Blast. Phantom had to be so careful. And Bing Bong did so much damage. Poor Snow. Poor Snow. Minotaur Horn on Phantom though, that was critical. Team critical. Necessary. Critical. Oh, MKB Skull Basher. Who needs buyback? Phantom is on a roll. Gonna get that Abyssal soon, hopefully. You got the rush range, you got the doppelganger cooldown. You got the... Oh, they keep changing all the things. Yeah, the Scepter is just weird. It's weird. It's the one that breaks the game. I think it looks cool, but it's more of a shard kind of thing than like a... whatever. I like the shard that would give you the 0-second Phantom Rush time. That was cool. But they don't have that anymore. Because then you could have like really, really long Phantom Rush range and then no cooldown. You can just like run infinitely after someone. It's so fun. I thought that'd be cool. Both teams are a little bit scared now. Roche is back up. This Roche has Scepter and Cheese. Who could use Scepter? Jakiro. Scepter is kind of boring. Scepter on Grimstroke would be awesome. Scepter on Tide would be boring. Scepter on PL would be nifty, but I think Scepter on Grimstroke would be the best, just because the Dark Portrait on Bing Bong would be pretty sick. Dark Portrait. It's spell immune, it has bonus movement speed and a damage. It would be pretty ridiculous, because it's magic immune, so they can't stop him. Nomad would probably be fine, but everyone else is in serious trouble. 5 Hero Smoke. They're gonna go try to make some space for a Roche. Get a quick kill, try to get a Roche out of there. Going different directions, but Smoke gets dropped on both different sides. GSP, oh god! We have level 25 Wind Ranger with the Wind Run invisibility this time. Ink Spell goes out, does not connect. Spear goes out, leaves a fiery trail. Nothing dramatic happens. They're dewarding the... Oh no! They didn't get the Obs ward! Oh god, Biggie. Well, they're going for Roche, but they counter smoked, and Ice Blast is going to come out once. This is the same as last time. Please don't have it happen again. There's the Electric Ray coming out there. There's the BKB Ravage comes out and connects onto there. Roche is not dead yet, but there's the Laguna Blade going out. It does finish off Anthem. Biggie goes off on the backside to Nomad. There's the Echo Slam, massive Echo Slam. Snowstorm goes down to that Echo Slam. It was pretty crazy. Phantom gets the Aegis, is almost dead, but pursuing onto the Earthshaker. Does not quite die. Ring Spell is here, but is a little bit too late. It does not connect on anyone. There's the Glimmer Cape making space for Heisenberg. Phantom is crazy low, but Doppelganger's out of there. Spear does connect, but Phantom gets pushed beyond the wall for some reason. Why did that not connect? Nomad's getting pursued with the Phantom Rush, but it keeps getting delayed. Nomad has popped the cheese, gets hit by Light Strike Array, has BKB up in a second, but it's not quite enough. The Gush and the last hits finish up Nomad. Nomad does have buyback. Most of the team has buyback, so they should be able to defend. And only Nomad's dead, so it should be okay. We had a buyback by Snow, buyback by Anthem. Nice fissure, buyback by Biggie. Phantom still has 2 lives. That is critical. Critical. What? GSP got the scepter. Why? Fine, okay, sure. I love it. It's so cool. Yay, GSP. Ice Blast goes out. Phantom gets hit by it anyway. Ice Blast goes out, but I mean, there's the Ice Path. BKBs have been popped the Anthems and not as worried at all, but oh god, Phantom's gonna lose his first life probably. If the thing keeps going, the Frostbite is not gonna finish him off. There's Doppelganger. He's almost there. He's so close, but he does go down to the final tick of the Ice Blast. That was insane. Mars did die, which was unfortunate, and he does not have buyback because he already used it. That was a dieback. GSP is a bit low. The Phantom is back up to full. GSP is low, but he's got the Lotus and he's fine. They're quickly just wrecking down the racks. Omni Slash is up in 20 seconds. We're going to move on to mid racks. They should be able to finish it off because Snowstorm is doing way too much damage. Blink forward. There's the instant stun just from auto attacks. Phantom needs to be very, very careful. There's the Natural Horn popped. He has Omni Slash though, but there's the stuns to follow up, and Bing Bong gets absolutely wrecked before he can do anything. He buys back instantly. There's a nice thing that he gets hit by Electric Ray, but there's the Hacker Power, and the Gush finishes him off with the one buyback again by the Earthshaker, and Envy is backing off. Phantom almost gets clipped by that power shot, but the Frostbite has ended, and they are all backing off safely. They do take the melee racks. The ranged racks does not heal. Very successful fights for Team Envy. Team Pot of Envy. Bing Bong was pretty aggressive there. I like the play. It was very risky and it did cost him his first life, but he knew he had buyback. And he figured it definitely was a good way. It made them not lose both racks at least. That was good. He's got Mjolnir. He's got, I don't know what the link is for, but he's got the Mjolnir. And Omni Slash when the spin expires or whatever. Something. Mars almost has AC. That's good. Wind Ranger has Gem. Nomad's got Gem. Got Daedalus. Earthshaker working on that sheep. Does he have it? Not quite. Needs a little bit more money. Yeah, you do those hops. We're gonna follow you. Because you're gonna hop, right? You need 175 more gold. Use your hops. Do it. Yeah. Woo! Do you like it? Yeah. And now you can afford it. That was a lot of money. Sheep. 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 Okay, well it's scythe, but it's a sheep. We all know what it is. Hey guys, oh, they got double sheep. That is humongous. Okay. WSS is going to come out with 2 sheeps. That is going to be absolutely fantastic up against Phantom, up against Snow. Once Snow's BKB wears off, that is huge. They don't have double lives. This could be big. We don't have buyback on Snow. No buyback on Biggie. We do have buyback on Phantom though. That is important. Haste on Snow. Snow is 6 slotted at this point. Already bought the Blessing, so has the Scepter. Laguna Blade. That's the pure thing with the Soulbind. Pretty good. PL finish up the Abyssal. Working on Moonshard, just gonna max things out because Scepter is just terrible, apparently. Vicky's working on Atos because he might as well. Grimstroke working on that scepter. Could buy it now, but wisely is making sure that he has buyback. And finally, GSP. I don't want to forget you, GSP, with your cute little helmets, because you can read underwater, because you have a kraken in your back. Look at it. Look at his back. Whenever it opens. Come on, open up. Open up. Look, it's got a kraken in it. You can see its eye popping out. So cute. They are going for the high ground. They got snowed, outrange, everything. Oh, wow. GSP just blinks forward super aggressively. I don't know why. But nobody takes him, so I guess he knows what he's doing. They got to save AA Blast for the perfect time. Anthem's looking for a very good approach. Blink forward, Omni/forward onto Snow. Snow pops the Yules. To get out of there, he has BKB activated. He blinks. It flickers out of the arena. Soulbind onto 2. Phantom is in the middle of there, just wrecking things out. Biggie does go down. Nice blink in Ravage. Bing Bong pops the Miniature Horn just in time. Phantom doppelgangs out of there. Earthshaker's back in the middle. He does have Echo Slam if he needs it. Bing Bong is getting caught out, but GSP's kind of there all by himself. Inkspell is there. He's going to survive long enough. Wow, Snowstorm goes down with the big, crazy fast Blade Fury spins by Bing Bong. GSP's in serious trouble. GSP goes down. That is 2 big deaths. Phantom is able to TP out just in time, as is Grimstroke. Envy get the tower. They get some damage onto the racks. A little bit of damage. That's something. No buyback on Snow, though. Not for a minute 40. No buyback on Biggie. Those are 2 of the dead people. We do have buyback on Tide, but no Ravage. Phantom can defend a little bit. Grimstroke can defend a little bit. Oh, this is a bit of a delicate situation. Kobolds is not pushing. They're like not aggressively pushing yet. I guess they got to be careful because Bing Bong does not have buyback. But Nomad has buyback. I would think Nomad can push pretty hard. They should be fine. I don't know what they're so afraid of. Whatever, they're going for it. Phantom has to be crazy careful though. Crazy careful. Buyback by Tide. That's what we need. The only one that has buyback. That might be enough to delay them a little bit. Blink forward by there. There's the. He still has Echo Slam though. Oh gosh, BKB with the gem, so it doesn't really matter that the Glamour Cape was active. Soulbind's out. Phantom goes forward. Has Spirit Lance. There's a Soulbind. Buyback by Blackout. Miniature Horn popped by Bing Bong. They did drive them off though. Snow will be up in 30 seconds, but everyone else is alive. They did spend their buybacks, but they did not lose the game, which is big. Because losing the game is the end of the game. We don't want to have that. Kobold is still hanging around. Bing Bong has TP back to defend the base. But they got their own full set of mid-racks, and they got the melee racks on bot. So they're pretty even, or they got the range racks. They're fairly even. Roche up in 50 seconds. Item check again. We got Swift Blink now on Bing Bong. Swift Blink. Now he's even crazier. Juggernaut's so awesome. Mars finished up the AC. Look at that crazy crit damage. 1k crits. Oh god. Oh god. Over 1k crits. Nomad's doing crazy single target damage as we saw. Just blink in there. I mean, wind run in there. Quickly take out Blackout or Biggie. And then run away. There we go. Go in there, quickly take out Biggie, and one more hit. And Biggie, Ice Path goes down, but 2 more Focus Fire hits and down goes Biggie. They gotta get Aeondis at this point. That's the only way they're gonna survive Nomad. That's really the only way. Buyback with 130 gold. It's a bit scary, but Roche is now up. Without Biggie, I don't think they can defend it. Or they can stop it. Biggie has a lot of the AoE, the crowd control, the spatial control that they really need. Long range spatial control. Tide's Ravage is a big commit. He has to go in there. Lena's stuff is a little bit too close. She's too squishy. Grimstroke stuff isn't really like a long range whatever. So yeah, this makes a lot of sense. And they take Roche. Well done. So, who got what this time? We got cheese. Who's getting cheese? We got Divine Rapier on. Yes, I love it. Nomad has Divine Rapier. They are going all in now. He's got double eyes and divine rapier. That is fantastic. We got the gem now on Darth Heisenberg with Ghost Scepter, so she's going to survive for a while. Anthem got the cheese. And Refresher Shard onto Bing Bong and the Scepter. Now he's got Swift Slash without spending any money. He just got the Ag's Blessing. And so now he's got, yeah, this is seriously in favor of Kobolds. Now look at this huge net worth swing. If either team loses a fight and doesn't have the buybacks, right now it seems like Envy's the team without the buybacks. They lose the game. It's going to be over just really, really, really quick. Snow needs desperately buyback. Still so far away. He didn't even buy anything. I guess it was on cooldown and then he just has kept dying. Maybe? I don't know. They are positioning themselves to defend. They will wait out the Aegis. But we got Refresher Shard on Jug. Double Omni Slash, double Swift Slash, double Manta, double everything. Tier 5 items now. Who's gonna get him? Ballista on Wind Ranger. That is the perfect thing. It's gonna be ridiculous. Focus Fire with Ballista on Wind Ranger is sick. It's sick. We got the Relic on there. We got Apex. Wait, why'd you get rid of Apex? We got Pirate Hat. We got the crazy attack speed. And we got the Bounty Rune. Dig it up. Dig it up. There we go. Yeah, Bounty Rune. Woo. We need tier 5 items on the other team. Book of Shadows. They have Book of Shadows too. And Apex on Mars. Book of Shadows is nifty. I mean, I think it's kind of weird, but... Other side, they got Force Boots. Oh god, GSP goes down. What the heck is going on at mid? I wasn't even looking. Nomad, oh, that was a good time to have seen the Ballista at work with Focus Fire. Bing Bong is just wrecking this thing. There's a Spear goes out. It's not connecting the Phantom, but there's a Hex. There's a Soulbind going out. BKB pops by the Mars. Drops the Arena down. Laguna Blade goes out. It's not quite enough. Snowstorm gets hit by the Ice Blast, as does Phantom. They're backing off, but none of them died, and they're not too far back. They have the Healing Ward out, so Anthem's going to get regen back up to full. Ice Splash will wear off shortly. We got the AoE Cold Feet now on AA, which is pretty big. GSP does not have buyback, not for 240. Phantom is here. Phantom's in a lot of trouble. He gets the stun on there, but Phantom is in a lot of trouble. He pops the Manta. He gets feared to the wall. He's in so much trouble. The Light Striker disconnects. Do they have vision? They do have vision, and they do take out Phantom. Phantom instantly flies back. Yules by Lena, but gets taken out by the Power Shot. Wow, beautiful Power Shot by Nomad. He's just doing crazy work. So much damage going out there. Bing Bong gets a kill on the Biggie as well. Buyback by Biggie. They're trying so hard. Phantom is ink swelled, but it's not really going to connect. They take out the top racks officially. Earth Shaker, do you remember your fissure? There's the Hex onto Phantom. There's the Abyssal Forward onto Jug, who has no mana left to speak of. And Jug will go down. Poor time shake ended. Phantom is here, going forth on Darth Heisenberg. He pops the Ghost Scepter. Bing Bong buys back. Darth Heisenberg's probably going to die. Yep, there's a stun and goes down. There's the Echo Slam jumping forward into an Ice Blast once again. There's the Partial coming forward, but there's Soulbind as well. Bing Bong has returned though and doing so much damage. Phantom is trying to get out of there, but he is trapped inside of there. Ghost Scepter by Earthshaker. Earthshaker does go down. Spear goes out, does not take out the real Phantom. Phantom is actually dropping crazy low. He does not have buyback. He's going to die back, but Nomad pops the BKB. He still has Divine Rapier. He still has 2 lives. Phantom is just trying to get out of there safely. He doppelgangs. He's running away. He's running away as fast as he possibly can, but Nomad's here. Pops Focus Fire. Phantom pops the Manta, but he is getting absolutely wrecked, and he finally goes down as a full team life. Nobody else has buyback. Pot of Envy is over. The game is over. GG is called by Pot of Envy, and Kobolds is going to win the game. GSP blinks in with Ravage, trying to delay the inevitable. Do they take it out of Ancient beforehand? Well done. 5-hero Ravage, I think. Congrats to Kobolds for the victory. Gosh, I'm losing my voice. That was a long game. My goodness. Well played, though. It just went back and forth. Nice recovery by Kobolds, coming back from like a 20k net worth deficit. At some point, I think. Look at that. They were down by almost 20k net worth at some point. And they came back. Crazy swings. GG to both teams. Congrats to both. They each have got a win tonight. So that means they are both currently 4-4 on the overall season. So they're 50% wins, which is good. Yeah. Congrats to both teams. Thank you all for watching. I will be back next Thursday as always. Don't forget to clip if you wanted to clip it. Kittens are the best. K-pop is the best. And Biggie and Phantom and Nomad and Darth Heisenberg and Blackout and Snow and Bing Bong and Nomad and everyone else are the best too. God, I can't remember all these names so quickly. It's very hard for me. Yep, good night. Enjoy your weekend. That's all I've got.